up, everybody? It is Wednesday coming at you. Forgot what day it was. And let me tell you, it has not been a very positive day. Just being honest. Been on the phone for many hours, and the internet's not really fixing yet. So I would definitely not be doing this stream if there was not some sort of summer going on. But it's not going well. They are going to send a new router. They don't even have them at the store. So they got to send it to me, but that's 2 days away. I've been in the attic for a while. An attic, when you go in the attic, you are instantly, let me tell you how it is. You are instantly sticky and dripping the second you go up there. So I go up there just to make sure all the cords are working, all this shit, and it is just wet. And you don't really remember how wet you get. So I was kind of wearing like normal clothes. I didn't think about it, but it was just wet. So very cool, very hype up there. Took a shower from that. Then this was my own fault. Oh, I got to do the stories music. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go.
Stories with ALT Insider. Where did he pee this time?
I didn't pee up there, okay? But I did forget something up there. And you know what's a whole rigmarole? You put a ladder up, you're going up there, you push the fucking thing out, then you go up there, and I forgot the fucking mouse I was using on the laptop. Get the ladder back up, go downstairs. I was so fucking pissed. But that was a user error of my own problem, so that's no big deal. I'll take the blame for that one. But I had to bring the ladder back upstairs, go up the fucking thing, and bring it down, and the internet's still not fucking working. And have found out nothing, so we're going to try a new router and see if that helps anything. But I was trying not to be Philip with the customer service agent. That was not AI, by the way. I got to the real guys. I was like, yeah, let me tell you, I want to talk to the real guys. You know who you're talking to? But we'll see. So no fun stuff today. Well, hopefully you can do some fun stuff tomorrow, but today's just old school, pre-stream only. Big Ups Fictitious, who says, for the earbud fund, no more noise. Big Ups Fictitious, what a king. What a fucking king. I do have one. I don't have fiber, but I do have gig internet. They don't even offer fiber where I am. And I can't even say I'm going to a different company because there is literally no other options for me. There is one provider here. So it's get them to figure it out or I'm fucked. So really fun times over here, let me tell you. Big up Mr. Extravagant, who says, sorry to hear about your tech trouble, Ugg. Hope this helps. Oh, definitely. It does help. Does help a lot, sir. Thank you so much. But let's just have some fun. Let's move on. Let's think of more positive style things. So I got some fun stuff, mini fun stuff here. So this was funny for me, at least. We'll see if it's funny for you. Watch. So this guy did this. This is an Italian broadcast, and this guy did this.
Padre, perché potenzialmente.
Okay, so it's just he didn't realize the camera was on, and he turned around.
Padre, perché potenzialmente.
No big deal, right? So there's a little story here, though. So then the legend himself, Joe Hendry, retweeted that with this picture. Okay? That's just part of it, though. That's just the second part. So first of all, that's a very great use of social media right here from Joe Hendry. What a king. But then someone says, I'm dead ass getting so tired of you and this picture. So what does Joe Hendry do? What a fucking king. What a king. I was not familiar with his game, but this guy is a king, Joe Hendry. What a king. Let's see what he thinks about on our stream. What are you thinking about, Joe? Come on, let us know. He's liking it. And like, if anyone says shit about that, he just hits him with that. What a king. I'm a fan. Let's just put it this way. I'm a fan. Big fan. And new stream edition I was doing last night. So, some legend suggested we have a random Ashton button. Well, I'm happy to let you know that we do have a random Ashton button now, and there are over 20 options in this random Ashton button. So I'll save it for the right time normally, but let's just ask, What what does Ashton think about Joe Hendry? Let's find out. Let's find out real quick. This is totally random, and the volume might be fucked out of low. I didn't check it that much on every video yet. Let's see.
He's so disappointed about it.
Okay, he's so disappointed about it. Let's try it again. Hold on, let's do one more just to test it. It'll come up. Hold on. Did I not push it? Oh, yes, I did. God damn it! Bug fix! Hang on, the second one didn't work. Let me see. Oh, no, it's coming. Okay. It's you gotta wait 10 seconds because there's one 10-second one, so I can't spam them. God damn it. Add that to the bug list. Hold on. Hidden. Okay, I'll fix it. Here we go. Now it should work. Go!
He's gay!
There we go. The classic. That's the classic. And there's a few gays, by the way. You think there's only one he's gay, but no, there's many varieties and flavors of he's gay. He's fat as well. There's a lot of those too. So get ready for that. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Lacking Objects Permanence Real says, DSP said Hendry's theme song is country rock. I can't fuck with WWE entrance music because if you have literally 1 second, they'll fucking lock it. It's happened before. But I believe, I'll check it out later, Lacking Object Permanence Real. What a king. What else did I get here? There's something else I got ready, but now I can't remember it. Oh yeah, also this. Here's another thing.
Get it?
And I kept it going for a long time. 'Cause that's kind of the funniest part, is the ending. He's kind of like basking in the glow of his comment. Watch this.
Get it?
See? He's like, yeah, that was pretty good. Nailed it. So there we go. Big ups. Big ups for the people that suggested that stuff. Some breaking news here. I wanted to stay positive today, but unfortunately I cannot. There was some huge breaking news here. Not even breaking. It was like a few days ago. But I just learned of this breaking news. Irate Gamer. Okay? The Irate Gamer is retiring. I'll read the tweet out for you here. I've given this a lot of thought over the last couple weeks. I'm officially retiring the Irate Gamer. It's been a heck of a run, but it's time. I'll have one last big project to announce soon, which will be my grand opus. Thank you for the love and support over the years. Game on. I didn't even know he was still going. I thought the Irate Gamer thing was totally gone, but he's back. Irate Gamer, for those that don't know, is the person that stole the persona from the AVGN. And that's an interesting story because he literally said he did it just for fun. Like, I want to try to do what the AVGN did. But YouTube pushed him like to the front page and shit. And he got fucking massive. So all of a sudden you can choose to try not to copy and keep making fucking money, or you can keep doing it, even though half the people fucking hate you. And he'd choose to keep doing it and making money. But it's like, what do you do? You know, what do you do? Because if you keep it going, you get fucking money. If you stop it, then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Now he started doing ghost shit now and stuff. Ghost behaviorists, which is always fun. You know how much ghost behaviorists interest me, definitely. Look at this guy. Oh, the Sonichu medallion display is the hit of the con this weekend. So many people stopping by to taking pictures of it. There you go. What a content king. The Irate Gamer. Oh, the Watcher says he's gay. Let's see. Can you pull the random Ashton that says he's gay? I think there's 3 or 4. Let's go.
Look at him. He's scanning for tips.
Oh, no. That was he's scanning for tips. God damn it. You didn't get there. All right. So remember our fellow scammer who holy shit. Jesus. Brad Burney in the house is still in the hospital after 7 weeks, but finally started receiving treatment for lymphoma. Holy shit, man. I'll be home next week as an outpatient. Been watching all your OD streams, which have kept my spirits up. Thank you for all the work. There truly is no such thing as too much LT. Brad Burdian, thank you so much, sir. I'm going to stop talking real quick. Give me a second here. Hold on. Ashton, what do you think about me right now? I see here.
He's sad. He's
God damn it.
disappointed.
No, not disappointed. But thank you so much, sir. I hope everything goes well for you, and that's very meaningful for me, okay? I promise. I am going to stop talking now. Let's see what Vikes thinks about this. Thank you, Vikes, for your support. That does mean a lot. Okay, moving forward positively here. If you can remember Vikes the scammer, on a different note, on a negative note, Vikes the scammer said that he thinks Kat might have a drinking issue. Well, someone brought to my attention this comment from Philip, which might add a little bit more weight to the thoughts of Vikes. You ready? So listen to this statement from his trucking stream.
It's a giant load, man.
Not that part. Not that part. That's different. That's not a part of it.
It's a giant load, man.
That's something else. That's not part of it.
Did I ever fall asleep driving for real? No.
Ignore that
No.
part.
There's once when I was,
Here we go.
admittedly, I've told this story before. It was in the 2000s.
Yes.
I had an office job, okay? And all of my coworkers, after work, sometimes would go to this bar across the street. I want to say it was TGI Fridays. I think it was. And they would go to happy hour.
Yeah.
And they would grab, like, beers and food and everything. And at first I thought, that's so, like, irresponsible. But they convinced me. They're like, no, it's fine. We do it all the time. You know, you should come hang out with us. So I did.
Can you imagine how fun that is? Hey, guys, are you drinking a beer? You understand you got to drive, right? Huh? And then they convinced me to do it anyway? All right. Yeah.
But they convinced me. They're like, no, it's fine. We do it all the time. You know, you should come hang out with us. So I did. I started regularly hanging out with them. After work, it was like once a week. We would go to this bar, and
Okay, go ahead.
and we would have drinks and like the appetizers. You know, like they have like the crispy boneless wings with some kind of sauce. You know, stuff like that.
Oh, definitely.
So then one day we go there. We're eating.
Look at him with his little wheel. It looks like a toddler with a car, a plastic car, you know?
All of a sudden, it starts to snow outside. Okay, now I've got like 2 beers in me and a bunch of food. I'm driving home on the highway in a snowstorm while I'm definitely at least buzzed. I wasn't like shit-faced drunk, but like I was buzzed. And basically, it was a nightmare because I was like, dude, I know I don't have my full, my full control right now.
From 2 beers, right.
And God forbid I hit an ice patch. I'm
2 beers, and he's sucking down those fucking wings, too, like he just talked about? Right.
gonna die. And basically, I got like
2 beers with a fuck ton of wings, and you think that's all he ate? You know he's getting fries and onion rings as well, and he's feeling buzzed from those 2 beers. Right.
God forbid I hit an ice patch. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
And basically, I got like real scared, and I did get home that day. I drove slow and very carefully, and after that day, I just said, I'm never doing that ever again. Like, that's just way too dangerous. It's irresponsible as hell. And I told my coworkers, I'll come hang out with you guys, but I'm not gonna have any beers.
Please. Hey, guys, I'll continue to hang out with you, but I will not be drinking anymore. Definitely.
And I told my coworkers, I'll come hang out with you guys, but I'm not gonna have any beers. If I'll have some food or whatever, but I'm not gonna have beer and then have to drive home, because my commute was like 30, 40 minutes. Some of them drove longer than that. Some of them were over an hour away from work, and then they would do that. And then they would drive home. Like,
here's the part of the story where some people do this that are liars, where they kind of, their story is done. Okay, this is an ALT theory. Not a theory, it's just an observation of life. People that lie a lot or try to be like the center of attention, not always narcissists, but usually probably, they finish their main story, okay? Now they finish the main part of the story, but yet it hasn't quite had the impact they're hoping for. You know what I mean? So once you've told your full story, you've blown your load, there's nothing else to say, you have to add more things. Yeah. So you keep adding more things, and they get farther and farther away from what actually happened, but he's just trying to make sure he's hitting that impact he was looking for at the beginning. You know what I mean? So we're in that part of the story now. You already told the story. Now we're going to hear how far away their houses were, how they were in a different country. Some people were, doing coke as well as drinking, all this stuff. It's going to happen now. Here we go.
Some of them were over an hour away from work, and then they would do that. And then they would drive home. I'm like, how are you doing that?
Right.
I don't know. I think it's just like this weird American thing. You go get some brews after work or whatever. But
no other countries do that. Definitely not.
I can't do it. So since then, I don't drink and drive ever. Like it's a sharp. Big,
so a purely American thing. Going to drink after work.
Big thing with me. Even if I'm out with my wife, I tell her.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna drink. You can get a drink, but I'm driving, so I'm not gonna drink.
You can drink, but I'm not gonna drink.
I only drink basically at home like this, or at night I'll have a nice drink with my wife. Sometimes we'll have a cocktail or something together. But that's it. I do not drink and be out and then have to drive ever. Like ever. Very strict.
Cool guy. Yeah, I like this. And this is the punctuation mark. This is the exclamation point on this story, if you didn't notice. And that's all, and that's the bottom line, because Philip Burnell said so. Get those claws in ya. He's a very responsible person right now. Come on.
Well, it's becoming morning, and look how nice this looks. The sun is coming up.
Oh, so nice, man. But anyways, that is kind of adding to the thought that Catherine, at least when they go out, does enjoy getting some alcohol, but Philip does not partake. He claims. He so claims. I will say, though, so Mr. Extravagant saying, please explain what Nobikai is. So, yeah, in Japan, you're just expected to go out to drink way more. But one thing that is true is one thing that Japan takes more seriously than America, for sure, is they do not fuck around with drunk driving. So in Japan, if you are 0.01%, you are drunk driving. It's not like America where there's that little line. They don't do that. So people do, most people more. Yeah, that's true too, Necro. Most people don't drive anyway, but they take not drunk driving way more serious than America does. But yeah. Anyways, moving on to our next story here. Not story, but there was a message I want to listen to, and then I have the companion clip for it. So here we go. So let's listen to that real quick. Here's the message sent from the one, the only, the Frozen Flame, and I got a clip accompanying this one. Here we go.
Big ups, everyone. For whatever reason, I decided to look up an old "This Is How You Don't Play" of Final Fantasy IX, and saw Phil in the auction house section of the game. And what was hilarious is it just is one of those examples of illustrating how he just views money, because he had a lot of money in game because he did an earlier exploit for a lot of it, because of course he did. And like, for example, an item would begin bid at 2,000, and then Phil's next bid on the item was 10,000, and he would make bids like that constantly, where he would go 1,000 more than the last bid, whereas everyone else was just going like 100, like the minimum. But he was just throwing his money around, and I think at one point he literally says like, "It doesn't matter, I have a lot of money, so who cares?" And it's just like, and you wonder why you went bankrupt, Phil. So I just thought it was a fun example I wanted to share with people, because it just adds onto the pile of old content where you just see, of course, he shaped out to be the kind of person he is now.
So, interesting from observation from Philip at the Final Fantasy auction house. Well, I found it. So let's see what he's talking about. Let's see if he's... This is the auction house from Final Fantasy IX. This is how you don't play. Here we go.
Small children talk to on normal streets, right?
What?
Fools. Follow me, Mario. This is, of course, what small children talk to on normal streets, right?
Why wouldn't they?
That's exactly what normal people do.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but...
All
I didn't get the
small
joke,
children
but
talk like this.
I didn't see the joke, but it's fine.
There you go.
I trust he didn't get the joke.
La, 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 la. 600 gil, 700 gil. Oh, it must be an auction house. Maybe I can find the super soft here. Oh god, that's Kuya, right? From earlier, Kuya.
Booyah, Kuya! Booyah, Booyah!
Doga's artifact, a mini Sid or Une's mirror, their reflect ring. Mini Sid starting at 5.
Oh, here we go. It's getting there. It does get to the auction
how do
part.
you bid? I want to bid.
Just run around aimlessly. That'll get it.
Can I bid? Oh, here you go. Mini Sid. I'll bid 5,000 gil. There's for 5,000 gil. Any more? I think I got it. I got it. Mini Sid, whatever the hell that is.
So the
Mini Sid starting at 500 gil.
starting at 500. Okay. So he just for whatever reason, just to make sure to flex on him, I guess he bid
how do you
5,000.
bid? Mini Sid.
Okay, it's 1,600 right now. And he is shaking. Look at him.
Gil.
He's shaking. Whoa!
5,000
Rumbling.
gil.
It's rumbling.
Any more?
It's like he's on a vibrating chair. What's going on?
I think I got it.
Look at him rumble. He's
I got it.
vibrating.
Mini Sid, whatever the hell that is.
Is that from leg bouncing? I wonder. Look at it.
Those artifacts, I don't know what
Whoa!
that is. 5,000 again.
I like to move it, move it. Yeah.
Oh, they bid 6,000. All right, I'll bid 8,000.
6,000? 8,000. Fuck them. Fuck them.
8,100. Oh my God. 9,000.
Oh, now he's doing kind of reasonable.
Am I gonna get it? I'm gonna get it. Whatever this is, go
This is how Phil spends sub money.
with artifact.
Exactly. That's the point.
All right. No one's gonna top that shit. Doga's artifact.
This is how Phil spends sub money.
Now, Une's mirror. 10,000 gil.
Okay, so just doing it for the meme. But yeah. I mean, that's how he spends money, though.
No one's gonna top that shit.
Yeah, so he wants to flex on, game characters. Characters in a game. Very cool. Okay, so last night, Mario Kart was supposedly fun. We'll see. I don't know how fun it was. It led to this. So shout outs to who sent me this video. I thought this was the funniest way to do it. Oh, slideshow started. God damn it. Scares the shit out of me. All right, so someone sent me this video, and I thought the funniest audio would be this.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities,
That's a moving picture, okay? It's the video is playing. It's not just a still. That's the video. That is the video. Joe Dub in the house says, big ups to the second T that left DSP in pain. The second T that left DSP in pain. There we go. Bezino says, hey, LT, how many Sikarus did you used to drink? Sikaru is a kind of alcohol, right? Sikaru, the name doesn't really ring a bell, though, to be honest. Sikaru. But I would drink, this is what I would drink, I'll be honest. If I was by myself, no problem saying what I would drink. I would drink a bottle of Smirnoff was $10. 10, yen equivalent. At the store, this size, so $10 for this. I would finish one of these in a weekend. But I was just a weekend, Sometimes I would drink during the week, but rarely. I was very functional. So I would drink one of those a weekend. That was my weekend. Pretty fun weekend, though, honestly. It was a lot of fun. 750 milliliters, yeah. But if I was going to, like, Nobikais and stuff, obviously you get all you can drink there, too. I mean, you got to get that first, right? Come on. All right, slideshow has started. Okay, anyways. It wasn't like I like vodka or anything. It was just that's the best option. It's not about cherry or anything. Don't ignore the cherry part. It was just the normal vodka. It wasn't the flavored. It was not flavored. I just literally Google searched Smirnoff bottle. That was it. A Deposit Maker says, he's lying about his drinking, but I could also see him being the kind of dweeb who gets giddy thinking his sim drinking and driving is skirting the law. I think he definitely drinks more than he says, obviously. He's doing that fucking classic thing where he has to overplay his hand in trying to be some kind of admiral person, And he has to say things like, oh, I never drink too much. I always stick to my limits, you know, that kind of thing. When it's not true, you know. I never drink sugar. I never eat too much sugar. It's like, all right. I never eat extra sugar if I can ignore it. If I can avoid it. It's like, all right, man. You really can't. You know. Ohm says, he almost drove backwards in the same exact place. Okay, so let's watch some of that. The slideshow has started, so who knows how long we get. But there is a good montage here by King D.D. Duke, who made the montage for us. Let's watch it until he starts here.
I feel the lol cow. In Phil of the Future.
Manga says, thanks for making me envision Phil riding a Sibian. That's a sad thought. If you know what a Sibian is a... I'm trying to find a good picture to send that's allowed to send. Here we go. Here's a Sibian. So a Sibian is a device you sit on, and it vibrates, and that's all I'm going to say. You get the rest.
Future next.
Yeah. Derek, good luck on your driving test tomorrow.
In Life with Derek.
You get the
Tonight,
point.
for Mario Kart
I won't share any images. You get the idea.
World, if you contribute $10, you can choose who I'm going to race with for the next set of races, and for $20,
All right, we need to get the
sure
baby.
Aspen Gold is sat. Donate, I support. I'd at least spend $1,000 a day on my favorite streamer. Well, I'm sure Aspen Gold is sad to hear that. You would have loved to expect and receive your contributions since.
What?
But if I could donate, I support. I'd art as well. Update name says I'm too poor to donate. But if I could donate, I support. I'd at least spend $1,000 a day on my favorite streamer. Well, I'm sure Aspen Gold is sad.
Oh, nobody said let the poison out. That's a Howard Stern bit. There was one. I don't know. I can't even explain it. There was one. The guy that created the Sibian was there, and he helped a porn star ride the Sibian on Howard Stern show once. And I think that was who it was, right? I think he created the Sibian. He's like 80 years old. He's someone to aspire to be, actually. And he made the Sibian, and he said to the person, like, get that poison out. Don't worry about it. Get the poison out. Get the poison out.
Sad to hear that. You would have loved
It was very creepy.
$1. I have no idea what that means. Let's start recording, actually. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Mario Kart World. After my launch game, do we have any other Yoshis unlocked? We have Food Slinger Yoshi. I didn't mean to pick him. What?
Someone to aspire to, honestly. 80 years old, making masturbation tools. I mean, what a king.
Didn't mean to pick. Hold on a second. I totally didn't do
What a
either of those.
king.
I'm not kidding. Dude, are you kidding? I didn't pick Yoshi. I didn't pick the cart. And then it threw me right into a match. I literally pressed no buttons. So it must have read a...
No, is that true? He used to give them away if he could watch? All right, I was just joking about the, like, just being a hardcore gooner, but maybe that's the fucking case. I'll make a... That's the scam. Make a masturbation tool. Tell people you'll give them a free one if you let him watch. Wow. Jesus Christ.
A vibrate.
He's reaching like Hideo Kojima levels of gooning. I mean, they're on the Mount Rushmore, honestly.
Input as an actual, like, selection. So now I'm stuck with this cart. I don't even know what it is.
Who cares?
What hit me? I don't know what happened. I literally don't even know what happened. I went right off the track. No clue. I have zero speed. Oh, what hit me? I guess he had an item, and I was power sliding. I must have touched it.
I'll try not to pause too much, but yes, I'm writing notes right now. Feverishly. Future business ideas. Make tool.
Great. Oh, my lord. 2 hits in a row again.
I mean, this is Mario Kart, man.
I'm not trying to power slide. I'm trying to do the neutral jump so you can do the boost, and it's power sliding. I have no clue what hit me there either. I can't see it. Just getting.
I mean, let's just do one instant replay here. A boomerang?
I have no clue what hit me there either.
Someone threw a boomerang at you.
Can't see it.
That
Just getting
happens.
hit by wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
Okay.
He needs to be mashing
Nothing
that
I
thing.
can do. He pushed me into it.
Let's check.
Nothing I could do. He pushed me into it.
I mean, you could start avoiding it earlier.
He was the big bully version, and he pushed me right into it. There's nothing I could do about it.
Right. Everything
Wow.
is an excuse.
Well, that sucked. Right at the jump? Wow, that sucked. Oh, man.
What? You gonna say something about that?
They certainly put it down at the right spot.
Okay, at least he didn't make an excuse for that one. God damn. Perfect turn, Philip.
That sucked.
Okay,
Top
at
eight,
least
here we
he's saying
go.
that.
Again, I'm not trying to power slide.
Here we go.
Oh, I didn't want to throw that. Did that? It's a little sensitive.
So you pushed it then.
Well, I had a green shell and I got hit.
You couldn't. That skill issue. Okay, skill issue. If you have a triple shell, here's a little pro update for you guys. Pro tip. If you have 3 green shells, they will still circle, but they won't protect you. But you can ensure it protects you if you shoot it backwards at the right time. Shoot it backwards. He should have had it. He could have had it.
Well, I had a green shell and I got hit anyway. The green shell hit my shell and still hit me, which makes no sense.
That does nope. Not gonna work. I'm not calling it that. Cool hip. Oh, here, I got something for you. Here we go. Let's see. What can I play right on time?
Here he is, the one, the only ALT Insider.
Not that one. This one.
Here is the young and very hip ALT Insider.
Thank you. Young and very hip, she said. I didn't make her say that either. I said, here's my picture. Just say whatever you want. And that's what she came up with. I was like, wow, pretty cool.
That sucked. I went the wrong way and I'm 7th. Shit. What the hell? Why? It doesn't even make sense. For some reason, he got a speed boost and got all that stuff. I couldn't get it. Why? It doesn't even make shit. What the hell? Why? It doesn't even make sense.
That's the classic swipe, the classic steal. This is a great troll move. You all should try this in your games. It'll make it a much more fun time. So if you have a chance and someone's going for the double, get right in front of them and bam, you got their double, they get nothing and they get tilted. It's
Suck,
great.
I went the wrong way and I'm 7th. Shit.
Excuse me? Thank you.
What the hell? Why? It doesn't even make sense. For some reason, he got a speed boost and got all that stuff. I couldn't get it. That was dumb. Why did I get the boost too? I touched the ring. I didn't get... Why did I get the boost too?
Dude, you did not even... You're outside of the ring. Outside of even the middle of the ring. Come on. Look where he goes through this ring. Completely out. Completely outside of the ring. Completely. That thing gives an illusion of being bigger, too, but he's still...
Why did I get the boost, too? I touched the ring. I didn't get the boost. Wow, I'm getting completely robbed right now.
Right, robbed. Robbed from the play skill, yes. Oh, wait, we got bitching in chat. Hold on. Good morning, oh. I really like the highlight video. You should do that more often. It's easy to pop on a 7-minute video to see what a game is like versus the hour-long parts. DSP responds and says, yeah, I like doing them. But the issue is time to do it. I really rushed that one out, and I wish I had more time to work on it. All right, so what he's talking about is he's made a highlight of... Oh, my God. This fucking mouse. Cat hair in the mouse. All right. I'm pissed today. He made a highlight of Mind's Eye, Game of the Generation. And then he thinks, of course, it's going viral with 1,000 views in 10 hours. Let's see how the comments... Or has he already pruned these? Oh God, it's the lol cow is first. As awful as the game is, at least it brought out some classic DSP shenanigans. What does that mean? Cringe? I guess that does mean that, though, doesn't it? Wow, this is gonna go viral. Okay, DSP. Looks like this is pruned. There's only one negative one. It's from an hour ago, so... I'm guessing that was pruned.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Let's see the awesome editing. See? So was he trying to make this edit? I guess so, right? Yeah, because he just keeps doing it. Like, who's watching this for even, like... Well, first of all, it's not funny. And if you were watching to show a bug, you show this for 10 seconds and it's done. But of course, it's just him literally playing. There's nothing added to this at all. You're just watching him play.
Give me my car. No one can touch my car.
And the only reason it's getting 1,000 views is because I'm sure 1,000 people are searching that fucking game because it's kind of like the game to shit on because it sucks, everyone says, you know. Big ups, Jericho. TSK says search history Smirnoff Vodka Sibian. Oh, yes. I keep a special browser for my searches because I don't want to... could be tainted if it's too many searches going on. I don't want anyone to be watching me. All right. Let's go back to the Mario Kart fun. I'm having fun with this. Grading his Mario Kart gameplay. Here we go.
Check out.
Let's go halfway through. Slideshow's on.
Wow, I
Not
can't
started
get any
yet.
items. They're all stealing the items. That sucks. Oh, man. As soon as I got an item. I can't move. I'm in the snow. Great. Why am I so far behind everyone? What happened there? Didn't make any sense. Why am I so...
Everyone, does he not know how how like the map works? Look
Great.
at this. All right, so everyone's this far ahead of him. They jump.
Why am I so far behind everyone? What happened there? Didn't make any sense. I don't even know what happened. God, that sucks. What? I got flattened randomly. I don't know what happened there either.
Isn't everything inherently random in this game? And you can obviously see the guy coming, and he never looks behind. He never does.
Sucks.
Boom,
Whoa,
bitch.
I got flattened randomly.
Later.
I don't know what happened there either. Couldn't even see it. Just hit from behind, done, and now I'm screwed. Oh my lord! How are we supposed to do anything there? A horrible combo right there.
Combo.
I made it though.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That was him. He did the mushroom right into a triple red shell, right? Smart move.
Damn it.
This spamming of items right when you get them is very special.
I have no idea who's in first. I can't see them. Must get every boost. Who's in first? Do you see anyone in front of me?
Yes.
They've
right
got to be
there.
so far ahead, there's no way we could ever catch up. Look, who's in first? There's no one there.
Well, you found him now.
Second, who's in first? Wow, someone already won. Where were they?
Who's on first?
Cool, thank you guys. We're up to $94 of support. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome.
Awesome.
What happened to my item?
Oh, today's gameplay should be extra special because he's thinking his clip went viral, so he's going to try to make another clip. You know, clip-worthy moments in this one because he's playing the same game again, which is very dented because he hates it. He knows it's going to be bad. He's just going to complain the whole time, but he wants to play it again for the funny moments. Really will be fun.
I said I was getting one. It disappeared. I have no clue what happened to my item.
When I say viral, I mean 1.2 thousand. Dolphin Condor, it's this one. It's not really viral. I'm saying DSP viral, guys. 1.4 thousand views. So that's massive. That's a massive hit. That'll save the business, you know. Oh shit, wrong place. He uses the item and thinks it disappears. Let me see.
Thank you guys. We're up to... What happened to my item?
Yeah, he spammed it. He just spammed it. Look. Got it. Used it now. And...
What happened to my item?
Huh?
I said I was getting one. It disappeared.
You used
I
it.
have no clue what happened to my item disappeared. No item again. Wow, I'm getting robbed.
That's your own doing. You choose. You see the situation in front of you. And he just go, I'll try to get one. That guy stole that one and no item.
No item again. Wow, I'm getting robbed right now.
You're getting robbed.
Wish me in the grass, so then I can do about that. Wow, I can't get a power-up right now. This is very odd. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now. It's too chaotic.
For me, that's like the Echo the Dolphin sound. Right here. That right there. You know that sound? That's the Echo the Dolphin sound in my mind. I'll play it in a second. Hold on. That one. The like Echo's radar.
Okay.
Right there.
I don't know what's happening right now. It's too chaotic. I'm about to be eliminated. There's nothing I can do about it. Yep, I'm done. There was nothing I could do. In the water, just a bunch of things all happened at once, exploded. I couldn't even see what was going on. That just happens sometimes. There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do, dude. Here's the sound effect. Let's see if we can hear it. Is there any timestamps? No, not that. It'll play it. Hold on. It's worth it. It's worth it. Not that one. Keep going. Not these. We don't need all different pitches. We don't need the pitches. Why would you ever need that pitch? Here, it's gonna happen. Wait, it's gonna happen. Oh, you got it. I'll find it later and show you, and I'll felt Joel. You'll get it.
A very common ALTW. When will his winning end?
I do not know.
Couldn't see anything. Wow. Wow, I couldn't handle any quarters right now. That's why I'm in last place. Wow. Well, I'm getting completely boned. Completely and utterly boned this race. So is there a way to switch the items? Like if I wanted to do one before the other, can I do that? Are you kidding? I didn't go in it. I went over the items. Like if I wanted to do one before the other, can I do that? Are you kidding?
Yeah, you can't just go through it, and you fell through the hole anyway. It stopped you. Are you kidding? Clearly here, as you can see, he gets caught in the edge and goes right down. Okay, right.
I didn't go in it. I went over it, and it still acted like I drove into it. Okay, whatever you say. Now I lose all my power-ups. Oh, great. Oh, my God. How random was that?
Whose fault was that?
What am I supposed to do? I'm not even touching. I'm literally not touching anything. What am I supposed to do? I'm not even touching. I'm literally not touching anything.
Right.
Are you kidding me? There was nothing I could do. The game did that.
Right.
The game literally propelled me.
Go where you
There was nothing I could do at that point.
Nice bullet.
What's hilarious is I'm in 11th now. 10th. Dude, I'm 9th. Dude, I went from like last to 9th. What the hell?
The bullets will do that for you.
You see how random this is?
They're for the special players. Pocket Vasidi says, for today's profile pick request, can we get Echo the Dolphin? For your name font, do ALT, capital L. That's a lot of requests, but unfortunately...
Fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
Let's go. Here we go.
With my first on...
All right, I'll do the echo. Hold on.
Good morning, everyone. The podcast is back. And because we've been gone for a couple of days, we got some stuff to get caught up on today, including talking about how things went with my first ever stream using a wheel accessory for PC and how that is going to directly influence future content. But in addition, yesterday I tried out Mind's Eye, and today we'll talk about it and the hilarious train wreck that it is, and how I'll be approaching it moving forward. Also, today, we could talk about reacting to other trailers and things that I missed over the weekend's tons of gameplay and footage that came out of the 3 digital events for this pseudo E3 time of year. So,
Pseudo.
This will be a fun one to get caught back up. Sit back and relax. It is time for a very fun episode of the Level 1 podcast.
We're relaxed enough. Here we go. Bingo. Not perfect. And you want the uppercase L, right? All right. Hang on.
Alrighty, folks. Today is Wednesday,
folks.
the 11th of June, 2025. I'm Darkside Phil. Welcome to the show. No podcast yesterday. Why?
Yeah.
Well, because yesterday I wanted to try out this new game called Mind's Eye, and since it was a premiere day, I thought it made a lot more sense to play a lot more of the game than do a podcast. It seems like me doing
that was
podcasts
a bit of a
most
misstep.
of the time, but not all the time, is working. It is giving extra time for gameplay. It seems to be working out. So likely we'll do this from time to time. What I'm thinking is, hey, let's do a podcast whenever we have something more interesting to talk about, or maybe we haven't had one in a few days and we want to get caught up. But we also don't have to do one every single day, especially if we're in the midst of a playthrough where, hey, an extra hour of gameplay could definitely be a benefit. So, yesterday we did Mind's Eye and Hui.
Hui.
That was an interesting stream, to say the least. For those who joined me for it, thanks. It ended up being a stream where it's like you don't know what's going to happen, right? We didn't know if the game was going to be good or bad. We didn't know if it was going to be like fun to play or a train wreck. Yikes, did it land kind of in the latter there. Not to say that the entire game is unplayable or anything, but one of the bigger, more unpolished releases of modern memory. First of all, the game doesn't even work with a third-party controller. It just doesn't. Half the inputs work, half the inputs don't. It doesn't even make any sense. Why?
Game doesn't give a shit about third-party controllers.
And when you have a third-party controller enabled, it overrides inputs on the keyboard.
Yeah,
How
I'm
does that
pretty
even
sure they
make
don't give a
sense?
fuck.
So I couldn't reverse a vehicle at all.
Pretty
Whenever I was
sure
in a
they don't
vehicle,
give
I
a
could only
fuck.
move forward. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't know what kind of a programming error they made, but that's just laughably bad. The guns were
Guys, did you forget about that $2 controller you could buy on Temu? Fuck, we forgot the drivers for that. God damn it. Get on that.
won't fire. So I ended up having to basically turn off my third-party controller and start using the official Xbox Elite 2 pad again. And then the game worked fine. So that's what I'm going to have to be using moving forward. Thankfully, I have two gamepads that I can alternate between, or else I would have been out of luck trying to play this game. The physics are ridiculous. You'll drive into a ginormous dump truck that's 7 times the size of your car, and the dump truck will go flying while you're fine, and then the dump truck will just be erased from existence. Both yourself and others seem to fuse in and out of cars instead of do animations to get in and out. So sometimes I've seen cars driving around with people standing up in them. My character just sucked into the car without actually opening the door and sitting down.
Let's see what Ashton thinks of this.
Look at his frown. Oh, he's frowning.
The rare, he's frowning.
That's just a few of the things off the top of my head. I'm sure as we continue to play the game, we're going to find more and more ridiculous stuff in Mind's Eye. But in a nutshell, because people might want to know, well, is it worth it? Should you buy it? Let me put it this way. Mind's Eye is like GTA with basically no side content at all and no real open world content. It's just, imagine if you were playing Grand Theft Auto, but all you were doing was story missions. That's Mind's Eye. Now, I'm not saying that it's the story's on the level of GTA.
Amazing. Robot Batman says, do you have He's a Stroke Victim? I don't think so. If you got a link for me, I'll take it. I'll take all links of He's something. Because they're easy to put in now, but big up to
I'm just
Robot.
saying that's exactly what it is. It's a sandbox that has no substance. You're only in the sandbox to do a story. So think back to like Mafia 1 and 2. Kind of like that. Although it's kind of weird because it kind of fools you into thinking
A la
that it's actually going to be an open world game like GTA, especially because, you know, the head dev is a former GTA dev who left the company, Rockstar. But it basically just looks like a really bad attempt to copycat what they're already doing. The story itself seems all right. It's sci-fi. It's set in the future. So it's kind of like, it's cyberpunk without all the sexual content and without all
that sounds like it fucking sucks then.
the like grit.
I already wasn't going to play it, but now I'm double not going to play it.
You know what I mean? Like, it's more of a punk without all the sexual content and without all of the like grit. You know what I mean? Like, it's more of a polished future where everyone drives electric cars.
Without the sexual content. Yes, the only thing about Cyberpunk is the sexual content.
And there's drones all over the place and everything's more futuristic, but it's not as going that far. You know what I mean?
Robot, we got the clip. Big ups, David, for sending me the clip. I do have the he's a stroke victim. So this is just to test it out here. It's not loaded up, obviously. But it's right here. Let's hear it real quick. What do you think about this rant so far, Ashton?
So it's this simple, guys. I mean, as you can see.
Oh, look how sad he is.
Digging blueprints anymore.
He's sad. He's poor. He's aimless and felted. Let's go. Suffer, Phil. Enjoy your $30 for a day's labor, bish boy.
Jesus, too long, Ashton.
Douchebag, let it go.
Same fucking puzzle game for 2 months?
Balding. His head's misshapen.
I have that one.
He's a stroke victim.
I don't have that one. Okay, I'll get the he's a stroke victim specifically. I don't have.
It seems all right. The green character has this weird implant, and apparently it's causing him to have these weird memories, but he doesn't know if they're real or not. Are they visions? You know, the game opens up where it looks like apparently when he was in the military, they were looking at some kind of a temple that they had found.
Oh,
and
God,
somehow
no cares.
His drone got shocked by
amazing
technology
how little
in the temple.
Everyone
what was it?
doesn't care.
Technology.
How little everyone cares.
And then it fused with him and made him go nuts and have a seizure, and maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. We're too early in the game to get any definitive answers on any of this as of yet. But the plot itself isn't that bad, but the gameplay elements are just weird. Like, they'll be like, okay, your next mission is out there. Go drive there. Okay, so you drive for like 5 to 10 minutes to get out there while everyone's blabbing on a phone while you're driving out there.
What do you want?
And then you get out there and the mission starts. It's like, so that's the gameplay? Yeah. Okay. That's the gameplay of the game. Like,
what did you explain that was negative there? What is negative about this argument?
Then you get out there and the mission starts. It's like, so that's the gameplay? Yeah.
Sounds like another game, that's also massively popular. I know this game's not like GTA in most ways, but in this way, he really is just describing GTA.
While you're driving out there, and then you get out there and the mission starts. It's like, so that's the gameplay? Yeah. That's the gameplay of the game. Like, that's actually what they think.
So GTA
is like riveting
then.
Gameplay is driving across this map. That really the only reason you're doing it is to pad it to say there's gameplay. I mean, at this point, I am still early in, but perhaps Mind's Eye would be better as a movie or a series than a game. Because none of the gameplay elements have seemed to be very interesting. Generic cover-based shooting.
I thought you said,
just driving. And then yesterday, straight out of Watch Dogs, we had a drone mission where we were controlling a little robotic remote-controlled like Hornet, and you were flying into someone's apartment looking around for like intel. And so you would scan intel or whatever and don't get detected. And
that sounds fun.
The apartment. And that's kind of where we left it off yesterday.
That sounds fun.
Definitely Watch Dogs vibes. Definitely GTA vibes. And basically a world that lacks a lot of substance. The weird part about the game is it does have side content, but it feels completely shoveled in. Like the side content happens when you'll be in the middle of the story.
Shoveled in.
All of a sudden, this portal will open in front of you. And you're staring at it like, what the hell is that? So you step inside. All of a sudden, you're in a completely unrelated piece of side content. One mission was about you being a military operative, saving some hostages, and just running around shooting a bunch of terrorists. The next one, you were police, and all you were doing is deploying robot guards to stop a bunch of thieves that were trying to escape a building. Depending on where you place the guards, which you don't control, they automatically stop the criminals. You get a ranking, like bronze, silver, or gold.
So, are you describing GTA or the new game?
Depending on how well they did. And then the last one I did
Are you forgetting the side content of GTA, a game which is beloved by many?
I apparently was sucked into the mind of a criminal, like a bank robber, and the police were after him, and all you needed to do was survive as the police were trying to stop you by murdering them all with a shotgun and running away.
So GTA again. Are we talking
What
about
does this
GTA
have to do
or
with
what?
the game? I have no idea. And the game hasn't explained it. It seems like they're just going to wedge in these bizarre side content activities.
Wedged in, shoveled in. He's trying to say shoehorned in, I believe, but I agree. But he said shoveled in.
Rhyme or reason. They also don't seem to do anything for the game. Like, you don't gain anything in the game for passing them or doing them better. They just exist to exist.
Fuck off. What do you
I get the
want?
feeling you can literally
Participation
ignore them all,
reward?
and it won't affect the game in any way.
Okay.
So it seems like the side content is essentially mini games that have nothing to do with the real game.
Kick chat is just all cats. They are just doing the yapping cat. Big Ups Mike says Eric the Midget Sibian ad is a golden clip. Yeah, for anyone that knows that, you know what he's talking about and you're laughing. If you don't, that sounds like a very crazy sentence, doesn't it? Eric the Midget's Sibian ad. But it was funny at the time, I promise you. It had to be there. Shout outs to Eric the Midget. Rest in peace, brother. You got a lot of laughs for a lot of people. Joe Dub says, remember when he was against doing less pre-shifts? Yeah, because he had so much stuff to talk about and people loved it.
They just shoved in there to say, hey, there's more content. But I bet you could just skip them all, and then the game's probably short. Like, I think people are saying the game itself is only around 15 hours long. Maybe if you do the side content, it's longer. So I don't know. We'll see as we continue on. If I continue to do any of the side content, as I've seen it, I've tried it, but it doesn't seem to add.
It's got to be so triggering.
Anything, Vince Vlogs in the chat says apparently the game was meant to be a world-building game. The community would make their own world, and they scraped that idea. So the Mind's Eye missions are now a full game that was not the plan. So there you go. Maybe people were supposed to be making this side content, these portals, and then you would play other people's missions, and that was like the appeal was, hey, try other people's missions and rate them. That reminds me of Little Big Planet, where you could make your own content, people would play it and rate it.
Yeah,
say,
good
here's
point.
The community-made content. Here's the best content. Check it out.
Clutch reference, bro.
So, anyway, the thing is, even though the game is not terrible, it's also not good. It's passable, but definitely where the entertainment value of Mind's Eye is coming from is how unpolished and messed up it is. Like, the game has tons of problems. The graphics, the bugginess of the physics, things disappearing, reappearing, the controls not working, and continuing on. There's a laundry list of stuff that's been a problem in the first
the controls not working on a third-party controller. That was hilarious, huh?
Hours. So I feel like as we continue on, it's actually going to be pretty fun to keep messing around with it and seeing all of the different bugs and things that are going to happen. Oh, yeah, good point. Someone says, why does my microphone sound bad? Let's see here. I'm just trying to see. The microphone had a software update, but no, it doesn't look like the microphone changed.
Might want to bring that monitor closer to your face, Sunk. Maybe you could see it then and don't have to squint. Look at this squinting.
I'm just trying to see. The microphone had a software update, but no, it doesn't look like the microphone changed anything. I'm still on the dark tone.
Want to get those glasses on, man?
Reverb is off. There's a noise.
What are you looking at?
All the settings are the same. The microphone should be sounding the same. But it's not. I don't know what happened. I'm checking. There was no changes to the settings with the mic. I just wanted to double check that. Okay.
Good segment, Unc. Good start. Young Beat says, is he a stroke victim because he self-stroked live? Well, could you be a victim when you do that? Or is it a success? Just in a inconvenient location.
So.
Let's see what Ashton thinks of that.
He's poor!
Fair enough.
Mind's Eye continues today. I figure, hey, it's a new game. We'll play it 2 days in a row. But then what we'll do is we'll alternate between Mind's Eye and the Lies of P Overture DLC for day streams for now, because these are the longer pieces of content I'm doing. Mind's Eye, like I was about to say, is around 15 hours long, and apparently the Lies of P DLC is around 20 hours long. So if we alternate, then we'll probably, tackle them for the next week until we get through them both, likely.
Mm-hmm. Big up Scopeside Phil. Of course, Phil enjoys the lamest and cleanest version of Cyberpunk. Yeah, and his first thought of his mind was, the sexual stuff. And what's the sexual stuff in that game? Hot chicks? And I know there's some ads that are a little bit provocative, right? But it's not like, I don't know. It's adults can handle
the
it.
Get worse the deeper into the game you get. Well, then it's going to be better. That's what I mean. Like, this is a classic playthrough where, for me, I'm not playing it because it's good. I'm playing it because we know it's bad, but it's so bad it's good. Get it?
Oh.
And I used to do this all the time. I would play it because we know it's bad, but it's so bad it's good. Get it? And I used to do this all the time. I would play all the major releases, and some of them would be great, and some of them would
Hey, we got one.
be atrocious. And so it was funny to play the ones that we knew were bad because we could laugh together at how bad they were. That's kind of how I'm taking Mind's Eye. And maybe every once in a while there will be something fun and epic, okay? We'll see, okay? All right, so day streams are going to be Lies of P and Mind's Eye for now. Now, night
I'll share this. I was looking for an example of like sexuality in Cyberpunk, and the first link that came was "Can you be gay in Cyberpunk?" And it's a whole article about how to make it happen. Pretty cool. And the website, the name made me laugh. There we go. Let's do that here. That's more on brand here. Here we go. Right there. Okay, go.
Streams currently are all over the place. As you guys know, I'm literally juggling chill streams, ongoing playthroughs. It really is a big mix, right? So let's see how it goes tonight. Well, yes, let's go back a couple nights.
Oh, please, yeah. Why? Please, let's go a few nights back.
Monday nights. American Truck Simulator late night stream.
Do not care. I could not care less.
Had the best night ever in American Trucks. Crash your job from start to finish without doing any damage whatsoever to the truck or the cargo. I've never done that before.
Oh my God. Whoa.
It felt really realistic. It did. It had the nice force feedback that made you feel like when you were hitting a speed bump or whatever that it was real.
Yeah.
The wheel handled very well. The control I actually was able to do like backing up because you could rotate the camera to look like you're looking over your shoulder out the window of the truck cab.
Oh, that's how it works?
It controlled really well. It was super fun. And we had a great night together. We enjoyed each other's company. People were wagering channel points on Kick, and people were supporting in droves. It was a really good night, okay? Now, as a result of that going so well, we talked on the stream about the future, and we're like,
we're going to buy something else?
I spent a lot of money on that wheel setup. I spent over $350 on the wheel, the pedal, and the stick shift combined, right? So since I spent so much, obviously this is not something that we only want to use, once in a blue moon. But realistically, with American Truck Sim, how much content could we make out of that with just that game? And the truth is, it'll be fun if I continue to play Truck Sim.
Keep getting wasted.
And perhaps I buy new locations, right? And we drive around the country to different landmarks and the like. It might be pretty fun. So maybe that's something to keep in the rotation for chill streaming. I agree there. I think it would definitely work. But I think Truck Sim is only going to very limitedly be able to use my new accessories. And people were like, dude, since this works so well, you got to try something else. Like, you've got to play other games.
You have to buy more shit.
And I was like, hey, I'm open to that. I'm open to trying other things. Keep in mind, as a creator, 17 years now I've been a creator, if you can believe it. One of the things I've always
Man, first time I'm hearing that.
Shied away from was driving games, even though every once in a while I would go into a Need for Speed or something like that, right? For the most part, I stayed away from driving games. And there's a couple reasons. Number one, because I'm not very good at it, okay? And number two, because I'm just not a car guy. When I was growing up, I didn't really care about what car I drove. I wasn't into investing a ton of money into an automobile. I didn't study cars. I wasn't into the culture. I had friends who totally were. They all had their rides, which they put on exhausts and stereos and lighting and stuff. And then they would go to car shows to see cars. And I just never got it. I never really gave a shit. I know that there is a whole subculture that's into that stuff. I mean, hell, why do you think the Fast and the Furious movies are so prominent and popular for such a long period of time?
Okay, just let him be in his own world here. Yes, definitely.
So that's because I've never really
that's why Fast and Furious
into it.
Yeah.
Imagine me, I don't know, playing like a Gran Turismo. I wouldn't appreciate if the game actually was hyper realistic and the cars felt like their real life counterparts, I wouldn't even know because I just don't know that much about cars. So I never really cared about it. You know, mostly Mario Kart and arcade style racers would be the ones that I would play, but I kind of shied away from that. Well, now I actually have a high-end driving sim setup. And so people started bombarding me with suggestions. They're like,
Fuck off. The best Fast and the Furious bit here.
Sweet ride. What you running under there, man?
Under there? You mean under there?
Yeah. You can make me find out the hard way, huh?
The Volkswagen motor.
Yeah.
With a turbo.
Nice. Yeah, they call me Hector. Got a last name too, but I can't pronounce it, so.
Mark.
Yeah, typical white boy name, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. See that over there?
Typical white
That's
boy
mine.
name.
It's my baby. Yeah, but I ain't cutting her loose tonight. Well, it's because I'm going legit, homie. Trying to get on the Naira circuit. You heard about that?
Cool.
Oh, snap. Get in line. This you?
Yeah.
Look, it's not how you stand by your car. It's how you race your car. You better learn that.
Uh-huh. He had enough. When that guy starts walking up like in real life, you gotta start thinking, right? Like some baby says weird stuff.
It's because
like,
I'm going legit, homie.
This guy.
Trying to get on the Naira circuit. You heard about that?
This you?
Oh, snap. Get in line. This you?
Like at that point, you know something's up.
Phil, you should play iRace or iRacer. Phil, you should play the bus driver simulator where you drive around getting fares and stuff. Phil, you should play, what was the one? F1 2025, I think. Was one of
Definitely
them,
nailed
which
it.
I don't even know. Phil, you should try Forza Horizon and the other Forza game. You know, try both Forza games that are available on PC and try those. So I started getting like
These are all voices in his head, by the way. Thank you. That's true.
bombarded with suggestions of things that I should check out with my new racing wheel. All right. So what I like to do is open up the conversation.
Oh,
People
yeah.
want me to do
Let's
one.
see what the cats think.
I'm down for it. But the question is, what should I get and what should we try? Like, what should be like the first one that we go for that I try out and we see if it's any good and see if it's entertaining for me to take it on with my setup. All right.
Take it on.
So, what do you
Yeah,
guys
ask the
think?
cats.
I would like some feedback.
The
Does anyone
cats are-
have any distinct suggestions?
The cats are giving a lot of feedback. What do they think?
Stuff that I could try, you know, first off as like a entry-level thing. What do you guys think?
Entry level?
I know the Forza Horizon games are great. I know
Great.
They're very fun games. I played both 5 and 6 and the last 3. There was one in Mexico. There was one in Britain. And whatever that last one was where I forgot where it was set, right?
The
last one was Mexico.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember the order. I played 3 of them, okay? I think that they're great games, but they can also get kind of boring. Australia, that's right. One of them was Australia. That's correct.
It's too real. Too hard and too real.
Great Britain, and then Mexico, I think.
Do
could
micro
be fun.
machines. That's more his speed.
But they kind of also get boring after a while. So maybe what would be really fun would be to see me jump into one and play it for a bit till it gets boring. And then, you know, since they're on Game Pass, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know about the regular Forza because that's more of a sim. And again, the sim aspect may be lost on me because I don't know a lot about cars. So I might not even understand.
Nailed it.
Assetto Corsa. I don't know what that is. Assetto Corsa. I've never heard about that. Dirt Rally 2.
Any other options, cats? That's the only people in
Assetto
Kick
Corsa
Chat.
isn't expensive, and it's one of the highest rated driving sims.
He read that twice, by the way. Yeah.
Assetto Corsa. Let me take
That's by Sidious, who he knows is a safe read. So that's why he read it. He saw the name of the game and then went back to it again for a second comment because he has no other options.
Look, is it on Steam?
Big up Logan K. Says he's talking like a game journalist who doesn't understand the game. I hope the meta of calling him Unk and game journalist never ends. I know. We're in a golden age of game journalists, and all the tweets are getting so many more likes. Like even my tweets are getting more views now, because of how much people are sharing fucking DSP being bad at games. It's so funny. New people are saying like, you know, he's doing this to rage bait you guys. It's like, come on, man. You think he's the best actor in the history of the universe? You know, people that don't know. Clearly, this is a bit. It's like, right, all right. Thanks. Definitely a bit. Joe Dub says, yo, dog, I heard you like begging, so I put a cardboard box with Jimmy the Bum in the trunk while Thugs on the Flow plays on these new back speakers. Oh, hype setup. Bring that to the car shows. Big up, Joe Dub. Oh, now we're going on Steam? At least show the Steam
There's two
page.
different ones. Wait, there's like a billion.
Could you show the
Assetto
page?
Corsa, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Assetto Corsa Evo, and Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition. I don't know what the difference is. Assetto Corsa is from 2014.
Could you show the screen? Oh, God, I'm going fast. Who cares?
An early access game.
Just reading
It
Steam
raises
pages
the bar
now.
of realism and has made the franchise one of the most popular driving sims of the last decade.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Well,
good segment, Unc.
No, that's expensive. F1, right? F1 25. Damn, that's expensive. $60. That one just came out not even 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God.
F1 25.
Good ergonomics, Unc. I'm liking that diagonal angle. Elbow down, hands up. That's what you're looking for.
It's a full-priced game.
Oh my God, how dare they?
So it's actually F1 racing, right? See, I don't know if I would really like that F1 racing. I never even watched it.
Too serious,
Those are the
yeah.
crazy ultra supercars, right? Like, I don't know if I would like that. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, DZ. DZ, I got distracted. DZ aped at our first contribution of the day, a $5 tip. And DZ says, so is Mind's Eye supposed to be based in Las Vegas? Why'd they do the best city on Earth like that? It is. Yesterday there was a mission where you're flying the giant drone around future Vegas, and you see the strip and all that. And we actually had fun doing that.
You saw the strip in real life when you went to Vegas, right, Philip?
See what it looked like in the game. It was pretty neat, actually, that part of the game.
Oh, just virtually?
By the way,
oh yeah,
so guys, thank you so much. The last couple of days have been absolutely great for support and momentum. Really, they have been. We've hit multiple goals. We've been hitting it every stream. We're now at 12 out of 20 goals.
Uh-huh.
When we hit 20 goals, it will be DSP Tries It Mod Pizza for the very first time. I have never had mod pizza.
Oh my God.
And I don't know what it's like. I've seen it all over the place. There's different, it's a franchise, so I've seen the stores around, but I've never actually went inside one to see what it was.
Oh,
so
wow,
I'm
you're
sure
gonna
it's
love
not
it.
authentic Italian East Coast pizza like I'm used to and like.
No!
But at the same time, I'm willing to
You
try.
cannot be serious. Mod pizza's not authentic Italian? What? Is that true? It's the first time hearing this.
Authentic Italian East Coast pizza like I'm used to what it was. So I'm sure it's not authentic Italian East Coast pizza like I'm used to and like.
Get
but
out
at
of
the same
town.
time, I'm willing to try new things. So I want to give it a shot. And I hope if you like the content, you will support it. In fact, how about this? Let's get some support going right now. We got our first super chat of the day with DZA. How about our member on YouTube who'd like to become a member or give some memberships, right?
What's this soft begging? You hear this? Like Mr. Rogers style begging. Now, how about this, everybody? I got an idea for you. How about a super chat? How about our first membership? And I hope you're going to enjoy our meaningful stream that comes afterwards. Thanks, everybody.
How about over on the Kick side,
What
YouTube,
is
who'd
this?
like to right
Look at
now, we
this.
got our first super chat content. You will support it.
Look at this.
In fact, how about this? Let's get
How
some
about
support
this?
going right now. We got our first super chat of the day with DZA.
Let's get our first support going right now.
How about our member on YouTube who'd like to become a member or give some memberships, right? How about over on the Kick side, all of you spamming the yapping kitty emote, which is funny. I like that emote. How about
See, Mimsy, I got your answer. Does he actually not know what the cat emoji implies for the streamer? I know he's at a loop in his own job, but if he knew, he's spurred. He thinks people are doing support with the cats. He thinks they're giving him support. Oh, thanks, everybody. Everyone seems to be loving my talk. They're doing a lot of cats. Thanks, everybody.
all of you spamming the yapping kitty emote, which is funny. I like that emote. How about one of you?
Oh, he might be coping, though. He knew it's yapping kitty. I mean, he knows what yapping means, right?
You become a sub right now or
I think
give
it's
some
coping.
subs. I see many of the people in chat are not subs.
What?
Let's get some subs over on Kick.
Come
All right?
on.
How about our first tip of the day? All right, let's do it. Let's get a tip. Now, anyone could do that. All right, let's do it. King Michael, how are you this morning? Cheetah Man says, I miss Sbarro Pizza. Do you remember them? Indeed, I do. You know, I used to work a mall job for many years when I was a teenager. And the Sbarro there, I would usually get various different kinds of pizza, either the big slice of just standard cheese, or sometimes you would get the stuffed, which was a ridiculous pizza. It was
stuffed,
the dough, and then they would put meat in it, so it would have like bacon and cheese and other things in it. And then instead of having a typical cheese on top, there would be like almost like a breaded top. So
listen, he remembers this so well. This is his calling. Old food items. This has been discontinued for, I am not joking when I say at least a decade, right? I mean, he remembers it so fucking well. He's talking about 25 years ago for him. Oh, let me tell you. Whew, this stuffed pizza. Don't get me started, okay? Inside was sausage, Italian herbs and spices.
A typical cheese on top, there would be like and cheese and other things in it. And then instead of having a typical cheese on top, there would be like almost like a breaded top. So it kind of was like a unique thing. I remember the piece of pizza was expensive. It was like $5-6 just for one piece.
What?
But man, it was filling. It was like a meal in one slice.
Definitely. He had a lot of fun with that.
So I remember Sbarro, but I don't know what is Mod Pizza. Does anyone actually know what Mod Pizza is and has been there and can describe it? Because I legit don't even know what their menu is. I've never even looked.
Cool reward, Unk. Young Beat says, give me ideas on how to get give me ideas on how to get you to give me more money. That's every day. That's all the pre-stream is. Big ups, Young Beat. Oh.
Quest is saying I want Assetto Corsa Competizione. Yeah, but EXO is the new one. EXO just came out.
Oh, God.
The racing game, but Farming Simulator 22 is chill. It has lots of different machinery you can drive. Huh.
Yeah, Farming Simulator would low-key be good for DSP, I think.
Really? I wonder. Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me see.
That's the kind of chill game he would like, I'm saying. I'm not saying it'd be a good idea for him, but that's the kind of chill game he actually would like. And he can bitch about it. You know, he wouldn't be able to figure it out.
What is so mod about Mod Pizza? Oh, yeah, look.
Please, stop the jokes.
Create your own pizza from over 40 toppings and 8 finishing sauces. It's always unlimited toppings for one price. Really? Depends on what size you get, though.
Oh.
Ooh, you get a mega thick crust. I probably want that.
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
have a thin crust and a thick crust. Maybe I would get one thin crust and one thick crust.
Oh, yeah.
Try their 2 kinds of pizza.
You damn right. You want the thick.
Yeah, wow. They have a ton of sauces.
Oh, my God.
A ton of cheeses. A ton of meats. Finishing sauces. Veggies. Wow.
Ooh.
Interesting.
He's in heaven.
I don't know if it's any good. Well, maybe I'll get one of each. I'll get the thick and the thin and get 2 pizzas to try it. Get all 40 toppings. The pizza will weigh 17 pounds.
Hilarious, Markong. You are killing it. So funny.
I should get the Posh Masterpiece. They actually call it that, the Posh Masterpiece.
Did you think someone didn't believe you? Seabook Dev said, Mod Pizza is a specialty pizza named Jasper. Do they? Let's see.
What the hell? They got the weirdest ones. The Mad Dog, the Caspian, the Dylan James, the Jasper. They have a Jasper pizza.
Seabook Dev, right on time.
It's tomato sauce, mozzarella, spicy chicken sausage, and mushrooms. What the heck? Why do they have one called a Jasper? That's weird. The Tristan, the Dominic, the Lucy Sunshine. What? What is going on? Well, it could be interesting. That does look legit. Looks pretty interesting to me. So, all right. Anyway, so yeah. So let's
I am not familiar with finishing sauces. To be fair, I've never had Mod Pizza. I said I've seen the menu. I said this place doesn't look that hype for what I'm getting. So we decided against it. Me and Chew one day said, nope, Mod Pizza. I've decided we are not getting Mod Pizza. Thank you.
That actually made it more interesting to look at it and see they have 2 kinds. We'll probably get 2 custom pizzas with various different toppings and stuff.
You know he's gonna get
let's
fucking
get some
Jasper.
support. let's get the momentum going today. Let's keep that momentum flowing because it's been going really well this week so far. You know, I would say we were, sadly, we were kind of floundering earlier, late last week and earlier this week, but now we've recovered from that and we want to keep stuff moving. So let's get some support right now.
All right.
Come on, who's going to be our first tip of the day? Who's going to be our first sub of the day? Let's get him right now.
He's stressed.
Let's do it.
He's seething.
He's stressed. He's seething.
Yeah, they have anchovies. They do. They have anchovies at Mod Pizza. Yes, they do.
Oh, my God. Because Wandering Bug, he should play DoorDash Sim. If they had that, if they had that game, he legit would play it. You know what I mean? That'd be the kind of game he likes. Do they have that? It seems like it's possible. It's like, you know, Crazy Taxi, but...
I've never had one either. I don't
Different
know what
coat of paint on it.
like. I've never had one. Should I get it? Should I get some anchovies? Okay. All right, so far we have this... What was it again? Shit, now I forgot the name of it.
Oh, God, that fast?
Assetto Corsa.
Oh, man. We're in
Assetto
rough today,
Corsa
huh?
Evo. That's the latest one. I don't really care about F1 racing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about the special supercars. It's also very expensive for a full-price game, which...
Remember he started today by saying, because we didn't have a podcast yesterday, we have more things to talk about? I'm questioning that statement now,
I'm probably
honestly.
not going to play that much. Are there any others? Or are there any other, like, fun suggestions you guys have rather than serious sims, like fun driving games?
Okay, so we're looking for fun. No thinking involved, guys.
Cydia says, click on the driving tag under the game's description.
You want to make me look for it? What do you think I have a chat for, bitch?
Why? There is none. Oh, there it is. Driving.
Please show the screen, man.
Pacific Drive. Caravan Sandwich. Roadcraft.
Roadcraft?
Apparently, I put Caravan Sandwich on my wish list, but I don't even remember that game.
Oh, God, a member of his did this.
Forza Horizon 5 is on there. City Transport Simulator, Bus and Tram. That could be interesting. Here's that iRacing game you guys talked about.
Could we please show it or no? All right. Really cool, man.
It's from 2015, though. It's super old, man.
It's
Bad
10 show.
Years old. There's no
Worst
way
show
it's
of the
gonna be
week.
good today. Car Dealer Simulator. Now, wait a minute. I clicked on driving.
Oh, God, this one's rough.
There's Forza Motorsport. I'm curious. They're all, I believe they're all on Game Pass. Let me double check that. Season 5.
We're not missing anything.
Which one was 3? I think I played 3, 4, and 5. I think those are the 3 I play. 3 was 2016. And then 4 was 2018. With the dynamic changing seasons. Yeah, they added that for 4.
Yeah.
Right? And then 5 was the most recent one. That one was set in Mexico. That one was 2021. Wow, it's been 4 years? It doesn't feel like 4 years. Damn. So what happened? Why has there not been a Forza Horizon in a long time? That's a crazy long wait. And then there is Forza Motorsport.
Oh, more stuff we can't see.
7, I guess, is the latest one. It says it's not available. Oh, 2017. That's not the latest one. It's from last year. Motorsport, or we could do, right?
Pocket Bassini
Horizon
says,
Chase Turbo
this has me primed for my afternoon nap. Oh, that sounds good.
on Steam is similar to Outrun. Oh,
Let's do it.
Really, Janssen says you'd have to configure the wheel for Horizon. It's a mess. I watched a video tutorial. Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Good point, man.
So what's this one? Horizon
Oh, God.
Chase? Horizon Chase Outrun. That's a different view. Old. I would say any sim games. I know there was farming sim, but I'm talking more driving right now. I'm not necessarily talking about, farming and stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Ava Cowboy fan, how you doing? Game Boy, how you doing? What's going
All right, well, at least Game Boy.
on, everybody? Let's see here. Okay, I got a couple tips. $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. And I'm just going to ignore the message. I'm just going to say, hey, thanks, Beaver Bother, for the $1.50 tip. Because I know the guy can't say anything intelligent. Then we have a $2 tip.
All right, keep giving money, though, Beaver Bother. It's going to a good cause, definitely.
An anonymous tipper says Dirt Rally 2. All right, let me check that out, because you guys had suggested Dirt Rally 2.
God.
Let me see here.
I'm drinking Liquid Death, but it's not working.
Dirt Rally 2.
When Liquid Death came out, I thought it was a new energy drink, and I was so hyped. But then I read it, it's like water. What the fuck is water? Liquid Death. Get the fuck out of here. Piss me the fuck off. Never buying it since then. Not a single can. Fuck off, Liquid Death.
2019. The creators of Dirt Rally. Really?
Come back to me when you got some caffeine. All right? Come back at me when you got the fiend.
So this is driving in mud. Yeah, like that mud drifting and stuff. All off-roading. 100% off-roading racing. Okay, I'll add that to the wish list too. Cool. No, Stormforce Gamer, I get it, but I understand that you drive in Farming Simulator, but I'm looking for games that are pretty much just driving. I'm not looking for also
he's looking
running
for
a farm. I don't really
He's
want to do
looking
that,
for things
you
to
see.
farm clips with. It's something stupid that you don't have to think. That's why he's scared of Forza, because it'll make him look stupid driving. He wants something that there's no danger of looking stupid, okay? That's what we're looking for.
Oh, let's see here. I got another $1 tip.
It's pretty simple.
Shingen25 tipped $1 and says, I'm watching your playthrough of Like a Dragon Ishin. In part 14, you said a doctor told you not to...
What? Ishin? That's a new way to say it for him.
And says, I'm watching your playthrough of Like a Dragon Ishin. In part 14, you said a doctor told you not to eat fast food because you're over 40. Now that you eat fast food regularly, did you get a second opinion or do you think the doctor was wrong?
Tipping Philip is always dented, but very interesting question here. Okay, so the doctor said before, don't eat fast food. Now Philip eats it very regularly. What is he going to say to this? There we go.
But the difference is doing it in moderation.
Oh!
Correct? Yes, it's true. Eating fast food when you get to a certain age is not a good idea. But if I'm doing it once a week and I'm doing it rationally.
Extremely regularly, yes, once a week.
It's okay. Yesterday I ate this absolutely disgusting, dripping with cheese and grease menu from Jack in the Box. It literally was revolting, and I felt awful after I ate it.
Right, definitely.
But I'm not going to eat fast food again until the next time we do DSP tries it. Right? Another 10 goals hits probably next week. I'm going to do this mod pizza. Between then, I'm going to be eating
snack pizzas,
meals, chicken,
pasta,
turkey-based, stuff like that. If I eat out, I'm going to get chicken or turkey. You know, stuff like
low-fat dessert.
Like that. I'm not going to
sorbet.
be eating red meat. I'm not going to be eating fatty foods. I'm not going to be eating things that are bad for me.
Low-sodium soy sauce.
Not fried foods. I'm going to stay away from it. And that's
light ranch dressing. All those typical things to do to stay healthy when we go out, right? A Diet Coke.
The difference with fast food that people don't understand. There's nothing wrong with eating fast food if you treat it as the cheat day or the treat day or the odd day out that's not your normal routine.
That's a lot of fucking days. How many of those days are in a week?
The problem is that Americans in particular have turned fast food into the routine.
Oh.
Like that's the normal meal is to go to McDonald's. That's not a good idea.
Oh, that's the
awful.
part. Okay.
Get it? That's supposed to be, treat. Get it?
I got to be quicker. That's hard.
Not a good idea. That's awful. Get it? That's supposed to be, treat day. Oh, I know this is bad for me, but it's okay because I have this every once in a while.
Gotta make it shorter.
Oh, this is what I eat every day.
Oh.
And now my arteries are clogged. And my blood pressure is through the roof. And I can barely breathe. And I weigh 400 pounds. And I'm a gelatinous blob that looks like Jabba the Hutt.
Okay, so the doctor was speaking of all this back then when he said you shouldn't do fast food anymore, or?
It's not supposed to be what you humans do, but that's what a lot of humans do. It's disgusting.
Which are the humans you're saying do this? Could they possibly be living in the same roof as you right now, Philip? Maybe? Just an idea. Do you maybe live in close proximity with someone that might be doing this, and you might want to help them out, right?
Pounds, and I'm just through the roof, and I can barely breathe, and I weigh 400 pounds, and I'm a gelatinous blob that looks like Jabba the Hutt.
Okay.
That's not supposed to be what you humans do, but that's like Jabba the Hutt. That's not.
He almost said you humans.
Supposed to be what you humans do.
You humans?
That's what a lot of humans do. It's disgusting. No self-control, no realization, nothing, just stupidity.
Okay. Well, what would you say about Catherine? I'm just wondering, But I guess, we'll never find out. Iwamoto says, is Chu familiar with finishing sauces? I doubt she is familiar with finishing sauces. I can get her take on them, though. See what she says, randomly.
So,
I'll ask her right
as
now.
long as I keep it in moderation, we're good. If we had a week, all right, I'll give you an example.
Oh, please.
If we had a week.
Go ahead.
Where all of a sudden support was so much that we hit 3 goals in 1 week.
What would you do?
Yeah, I'm probably going to tell everyone, guys, I'm sorry, I can't eat fast food 3 times this week unless we found healthier alternatives, right? Like, let's say one time I go to actual fast food, then maybe we order from a restaurant that has healthier cuisine so we can balance it or ration it out there. You can't just keep doing it all the time, okay? So, no, my doctor is right. I'm over 40. I shouldn't be eating fast food.
That being said, I know better than him, so I will continue to eat it.
Going to eat it, it has to be sparing. Having it once a week.
Sparing?
Be eating fast food. If I'm going to eat it, it has to be sparing. Having it once a week for DSP tries it is fine as long as everything else that I'm eating that week is good.
Okay.
My breakfasts now consist of egg whites and a turkey sausage on a little light thing like a muffin or a what do you call it?
Those big ups to muffin, those light muffins.
English muffin, right? or a little mini bread ciabatta thing. It's like 150 calorie breakfast. I don't really snack during the day at all. I drink filtered water. I actually took all sodas, all sugary drinks out of my diet. I just drink filtered water all day long.
Okay.
My dinners are usually lean, healthier dinners.
How about the snack pizzas I'm wondering about, though?
Stuff like that. Like this, I think we might be having burrito bowls today, which is slow cooker chicken.
You can see how much this struck a chord with him the longer this goes.
Which is just the chicken, not the skin or nothing, just the chicken, slow cooker, seasoned.
Oh, my God.
With black beans, pico de gallo, rice. We don't even put cheese in it. We don't even put cheese in there.
Oh, my God, no cheese?
Like, it's healthier stuff. That's what
Look at you, skinny queen. Fuck cheese, right? Yeah.
So that's why, that's why I look like this. That's why I went from this and this, my face all swollen and huge, and this to this. Because I stopped doing the bad stuff. Thank you, Donna, for a membership. And then Donna is actually a troll, so Donna, enjoy your band. So, yeah, there you go.
What?
And then Zing, so it's probably a gifted membership. So, yeah, there you go.
Because she did the sleeping Z's. He didn't like that.
Donna is actually a troll, so Donna, enjoy your band. And Omega Sauce.
Just say what everyone's thinking, brother.
The sub this morning, our first support from Kick today. Thank you, Omega Sauce. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Cool.
It's just the Z's got him banned.
Thank you so much, Omega Sauce. Excellent. You get the kick support started this morning. Yes.
So
okay.
Omega Sauce is Ian, right? I think.
Got a $2 tip here. Do I have any wisdom after turning 40? If you woke up as a 30-year-old tomorrow, what would you do differently? What do you do to preserve your youthful spirit as a gamer as you age? Well, number one,
such bait.
What changed when I turned 40? Well, I'll tell you right now, my body is feeling older. My joints don't feel as good. My hand, I told you guys I'm going to eventually get some issues with muscles and stuff in my hand. It's tighter. It hurts.
That's because you don't do anything, Unc.
Do get a little bit trouble, moving around as actively as I used to. I'm not just spry where I could just like leap out of bed like I used to be able to.
When could you ever leap out of bed?
I'm not just spry where I could just like leap out of bed like I used to be able to. When I eat.
Yeah, the crack of 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. Jumping right out of bed with the spry spring in his step as he walks 10 paces to the love seat to play games all day.
Now, when I eat a meal, like a big meal, like dinner, I feel tired right after.
That's not a good sign,
I feel
brother.
Like, man, I want to take a nap. And that never happened. All of a sudden, the last few years, this has begun. Where now I get that sleepy-ass time after I eat a big meal. Like, oh, man. It's just every time,
Doesn't have to be like that if you move at all.
Stuff like that, So, and that just happens. It's natural. As you get older, those are just things that you have to get used to. And, you have to accept them. I mean, take a look at me. My hair is starting to turn gray a lot more. Your face gets wrinkly.
I'm covering up my moobs.
It's stuff that you have to expect as you get older.
I had to implement undershirts to cover up my moobs,
But you can the way I see it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I can either age gracefully and accept it, or I can deny it and do everything I can to try to stop it.
Like what? Try to be healthy? Move your body every once in a while?
Including getting hair implants, dyeing my hair.
Nope, there's a lot of things you could do that don't involve plastic surgery, brother.
Facial hair and doing facial treatments to try to make the wrinkles and eye lines go away. But do I really care? Like,
how about moving at all?
Number one, I'm happily married.
Therefore, I don't have to do shit. I'm happily married, bitches. I have to give a shit about my body. I'm married, dumb fucks.
Wrinkles and eye lines go away. But do I really care? Like, number one, I'm happily married. My wife and I are happy with each other and how we look and everything. We're not...
Philip?
Self-conscious of each other. You know what I mean? Like...
Philip! DMs tell a very different tale, don't they? By the way, the DMs he leaked, sorry.
So, it's not like, I have to have like a midlife crisis where I think I have to look good or whatever. I don't really care.
Okay. What about being healthier and not feeling like shit after you eat food?
And I'm a gamer who literally is online every day playing games and hanging out with you guys. I'm not some kind of a freaking model. I'm not a daily vlogger,
You do daily videos.
Thinks, I'm going to get an audience because I look attractive and shit. I don't have to worry about that.
This person, I'm sure this is the same person, by the way, that did that troll dollar tip about the food. This is the same exact person, and they knew exactly what to say to send him down this path of proving how cool he is and how he doesn't worry about how people care how he doesn't worry about what people think about him while telling you just how much he cares about what people think about him.
People who position themselves like that, I feel like they're setting themselves up to fail because everyone is going to get old, okay?
Yeah,
I think some people don't realize that. They literally think they're going to look the same forever. They're not. You're going to get...
Hold on a second. What?
Get old. You're going to get wrinkles. You're going to, feel different. You're going to look different. So just accept it.
Yeah.
It's a fact of life. It's the human condition. Instead of
just
trying to deny
guys.
what's going to inevitably happen, right?
If you feel like shit or look like shit, just accept it. Okay? You're going to get old. Why care? Oh, yeah. Ja, fuck off. Ja, why are you doing the gym and stuff, dude? You're going to get old. So, hate to break it to you, you're going to get old. So, might as well stop now. Give up. What's the point?
So,
his wife found God. DSP
now,
found Mod Pizza. You get it?
As for if I woke up 30 years old, is there something different I would do? Oh, absolutely. I told you guys this, that in my early YouTube days, I started when I was around 27, okay? The first 3 to 5 years, dude, I treated myself like crap. I was drinking constantly, up all night.
Yes.
Drinking, playing games late, all hours of the night, not getting sleep.
Similar, could you explain in detail how that's different from, 2025 DSP? I'd love to know.
Basically just kind of destroying myself. My diet was atrocious. I was eating, no lie, I was eating fast food every day, which is the opposite of what I do today. That's what I...
Right. Let's see what Ashton thinks of this real quick.
He's been doing this for 15 years, and he got punked out by a guy in a cow costume and a guy dressed as Toad.
Good one.
What I was doing back then. I was every day, I would wake up and play games for hours and then go to a fast food restaurant and power load myself with fast food.
Power load?
Chicken sandwiches, veggie burgers, things like this. Wolf it down. And then get back to work, playing,
Power
and then
load.
drinking again. And it's real bad. Really, really bad. I would not do that. I would go back and change that entirely. I would probably try
You
to
guys ready for a power load? Let's go to McDonald's.
work out and stuff like that. You know? I mean, the thing is, you don't know how positive of a change you can have until you kind of have it. So now that I'm lighter, now that I'm under 200 pounds, okay, I feel much better than I used to. Because
sounds a little silly when you just said how shitty you feel all the time and you feel like your body is aging. And when you you have a big meal, you feel like you're falling asleep. So, and your joints don't feel as good as they used to. So interesting you say now you feel so good when you just said something opposite of that. It's confusing. Brackman says, you humans, you humans, the mask is constantly slipping and there's clown makeup underneath it. Hell yeah, big us Brackman.
I used to always be overweight and I would feel awful. My knees would hurt. My back would be killing me.
You just said your joints don't feel good.
Everything, you know. Now that I've lost that crazy excess weight, I feel so much better. And I wish...
How about the joint situation in which you said do they feel bad?
That my 30-year-old self would have understood that if I put a little bit of time and effort into that and changing my life for the better in that regard, probably things would have been a lot better.
People are now switching to the mute on Kick because the cats aren't getting the message across anymore.
Okay.
They're doing the
now,
mute.
Again, I always answer this question the same way. You said, so what about, with gaming? How do you keep yourself fresh and from being burnt out? Variety.
Oh, God, we don't need to hear this.
Okay, I could come to P and Claire Obscure.
What?
On Friday, we'll be doing old school fighting games with Friday Night Fights. And then next week, we'll be doing driving stuff. So there you go. Look at that big variety. How could I possibly get burned out when at any moment I'm doing something different?
All right, let's see how Philip looks when he's playing a game. You ready? This is how fun it is to play a game with variety. Ready?
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game.
This is a video, by the way.
Exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix.
That is a moving video. A moving picture.
Hey, that's a good thing. The variety is actually keeping me engaged and interested. Otherwise, other people may be like, oh, man, this certain industry is burnt out. Well, good thing I'm not just doing the one thing. I'm doing so much, right? Like right now, if I was only into fighting games, dude, I'd be hating my life. Seriously.
Definitely.
Because Street Fighter 6 ain't it anymore. Street Fighter 6 is boring, repetitive, the samey shit over and over.
If you suck,
and that's the popular fighting game. To force myself to have to play a game I don't like, I'd be like torture. So I'm glad that I don't. I'm glad that I've diversified and I can do things enough difference, between these streams that I don't get burnt out. Okay.
Remember I showed you Philip's viral video about that fucking whatever the fuck game it was, the one he's talking about today, Mind's Eye, and it had 1,400 views in a day, and it's going to be viral. Well, someone just released a video 30 minutes ago, and it already has 1,300 views. Interesting. He must be very bored, though. He must hate his life, this guy, because he has to keep playing Street Fighter. I mean, what the fuck, man? He must be hating his life. Anyways.
Ava Cowboy fan with $1 tip. No, I did not see your DMs yet. As I said, once again, I'm all backed up on everything. How are things going? They're going pretty good. Very, very busy with what I'm doing on streams, but doing good. Are you open to trying Raido, Kuzunoha, or Digimon Storytime Stranger when they release? Well, we watched the trailer for Raido, did we not? And that was the one that was like a what was it? Like an action-based?
No, more fucking Steam page we can't see.
No, we saw Raido Remastered, correct? That's what it was, Raido.
Because Infamous KS, just when you think the content can't get worse, we're here now. This is the worst of the week.
Yeah, yours no Raido
And
Cruiser.
probably of last week, too, but I can't remember.
Yeah, here it is. Mystery of the Soulless Army. It kind of looked like a more, instead of turn-based, a more action-based. Like Persona almost, right? So, am I open to eventually trying it? Perhaps. Right now, no. I am so inundated with games. We're doing Lies of P and Mind's Eye. We're doing chill streams of Minecraft and Driving Sim. Or, excuse me, Trucking Sim and maybe another driving game next week now that I have a wheel assembly. And now we're trying to finish Clair Obscur and Blueprint. So I can't take in any more games right now. I just can't.
Then why are you asking for game suggestions with driving?
Okay.
Oh. Eric Newton says, I fail to see the point of that, trying to find a not skill-based game. There isn't a game he won't not look stupid playing. I agree, but in his mind, he wants one where there's less risk of that. That's why he's looking for a fun driving game. You know what I mean?
I know it's not that I'm not acknowledging your comments, is that you talk in the chat and I try to catch it when I can, but I can't always catch it because there's a lot of people talking.
Ooh.
So no worries there. Okay.
It's not that I'm not acknowledging you. Ava Cowboy fan, like, legitimately is wearing skin right now. I just don't know whose skin it is. It's not their own.
Looks like
it might not even be human. I don't know, but
villain
wearing
has
skin
become
right
our
now.
first member of the morning. Thank you to the villain. Thank you so much. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Thank you, villain.
I'm imagining like 1,000 candles around a room, a single computer, just wearing someone's skin.
Your membership. We're up to $20 of support now. Cool.
Hey, Philip, did you see my messages yet?
The Digimon game is coming out later this year. Okay, we'll have to see. Am I still considering playing Onimusha 2 Remake? Yeah, I want to. So I mean, thank God I skipped it. Can you imagine if I didn't skip it? Dude, we never would have even gotten around to like playing it. So I'm glad that we skipped it for now. What we need to do is finish up these games. We got to finish Clair Obscur. We got to finish Blueprints. We will get through Lies of P and Mind's Eye within the next 1 to 2 weeks because they're both ending donkey, right? So we got a good amount of stuff to live.
All right, well, could be a good one here.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
No, I know. Drinking flavored sparkling water is not necessarily bad for you. You know, I had artificial sweetener in it. I drank it for a couple of years there. And then there was 1 week when I accidentally didn't get it at the store. I just forgot. And then not drinking it, I was like, I don't really need it. I have filtered water, and that has nothing in it. And that's just as good. So I'll just drink the filtered water from now on. So now I don't have that carbonation. I'm not putting those chemicals in my body. Probably much better.
That carbonation, that'll fucking kill you. You know that. Big Beppo says, I'm with you, but I have a bad caffeine addiction. I do as well. That's one addiction I'll never drop. I'll never drop it. You can't make me, world. I don't give a shit. You're never making me quit caffeine. I've quit enough in my life. Son of a bitch.
All right, let's see here.
God damn it.
Let's see here.
I know, yeah, but he drinks alcohol, by the way, which is legitimately poison. But yes, carbonation, that'll kill you. Uh-huh. That'll definitely kill you.
Didn't we, let's see. I swear we already watched this, but let me look.
You did? Oh, gee. Oh, Jurassic Cat Regirth says, I slayed the caffeine dragon. Big ups. I can't do that. I don't care either. I don't want to try, being honest. I don't want to try to. I'm giving up the fight.
Oh, yeah, this is only 8 days old. What's this one?
Oh, big ups, King Jad. We're going to pretend here. Manual Find Rambo. Here, it's going to be manual style because I don't have it ready yet. The internet's been pissing me off, so I don't care. How's the bingo crowd here already? You guys finished early? or are we just taking that long? I'm not pausing that much, am
Watch
I?
a couple quick trailers just to get them, knock them out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Mike, welcome
today.
trailers.
All right, let me get you.
Did
Find
you really?
Rambo,
Elizabeth Gage
guys.
says I got gnarly kidney stones from seltzer waters. What in the seltzer water would have caused a kidney stone? Because I thought that it was calcium. Isn't it calcium content that causes kidney stones?
Ready? Find the Rambo. Here we go.
So how would you have gotten it from that?
Did you see it? I'll do it one more time. There it was. Hope you saw it. One more chance. There you go. You have to rewind. You have to rewind the stream to see that one.
Let's see here. Cool. It actually worked. Look, seems a little loud though.
That was a manual style.
See what this is.
All right, here we go. Fear Monarch says King Jad sends his love and says your big old noggin is blocking out the sun. All right, let's see what Ashton's message is for King Jad here. Here we go. There is one positive one, so it could be positive. Here we go.
He's sleepy.
See? That's why he quit early on you guys, because he's sleepy. Makes sense.
I don't know anything about Digimon. I don't, so.
He's sleepy.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical.
Digimon, apocalyptic Heller poke. I always thought Digimon was like similar to Pokemon. Is it not?
Well,
a hellscape, a post-apocalyptic hellscape.
Don't say that to a Digimon fan.
Call that in anything Pokemon. So this is kind of weird.
You'll get shot on sight.
Our ultimate mission
totally
is to
different,
uncover
bitch.
the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle.
Do you care about this, guys?
In such a state. The human world will...
I can't put my finger on what the game is. Is it a turn-based RPG? It looks like it's a turn-based RPG, so why is this called Digimon Story Time?
It's
weird.
It's the name of a game.
I can't put my finger on what it is.
They named it Story Time. Why aren't they just telling me a story? Pocket Basidi says, hand arthritis is from holding that phone pulling. Yeah, it's not a very ergonomic system when you got to pull. Big ups, Pocket
Do the
Basidi.
Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
The World Tree has been attacked. It is just as the Great One, Plutomon, said.
What is this? This is insane. This can't be. This isn't the standard story of Digimon, is it?
Oh, it's
this
a
must
game,
be like a
man.
what-if
What do you-
scenario game or something.
What if scenario? Yeah.
We must protect the world from them. For this
What if
purpose and this
scenario?
purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed.
What if?
Attack!
What game? Okay, I'm not gonna get deep into it. What game isn't a what if scenario if you think about it, right? I mean, come on.
Everything's riding on you. We must fulfill our mission.
So what if scenario? Yeah.
Agent.
What if there were Digimon in the world? What would happen?
If Digimon were like threatening your entire world, wouldn't you just be like, fuck this, and just like kill them all or get rid of them? I don't know the lore.
Jesus, kill them
all?
all?
Like with Pokemon, it's like, oh, Pokemon are part of our world and we interact with them. It's like, yeah, but if Pokemon were like poison and we're killing everyone, wouldn't you just be like, screw it, exterminate them? So like, oh no, the world's in danger. Well, then why are we bothering with Digimon?
Oh God, man, come on! Use your a microcosm of creativity.
Get rid of them, please.
How would you
They seem
kill
like a
them
nuisance.
anyway?
They seem like more trouble than they're worth, don't they?
Kill them all. Turn on the ovens and throw them
The
in.
other trailer here is another trailer for that same game. That
Digimon, line up! It's time.
New remastered collection, and it's 6 minutes long. I don't want to watch the whole thing, but I think this is the one that's like.
Get in there,
it's like
Jigglypuff.
action-based Persona.
No, Jigglypuff is Pokemon. What are some Digimon names?
You know how Persona is usually turn-based.
Welcome right up to be. I have given you countless pieces of invaluable information in my lectures thus far.
Digicost.
If you have yet to see
The final countdown. We're killing the digis.
Do watch my previous videos.
I'm not gonna watch your previous video.
Now, I shall discuss.
Not gonna watch your
settled
previous
getting to
videos, dumb
safeguard the
fuck.
capital from demons.
I'm a content
He is
creator
its
myself.
protector, Devil Summoner Raido Kuzunoha.
I recognize his voice.
All right.
But before
You want to
I get a
skip
chance to explain,
Lunar Guardian?
guessing
I mean,
Very-
no one really cares, so no one's gonna hurt.
Very slowly, so that you can understand the words that he is speaking. Holy crap. Well, this is more of a story trailer. And to be honest, I don't want to be spoiled on a story. If I ever do play a game like this, right, you wouldn't want to be spoiled. So
Okay. Yeah,
I think this
yeah,
one I
gotcha,
actually am
gotcha.
going to skip only because
Good
that's
call.
kind of like
Good
a
call.
big spoiler.
You were losing them.
Okay.
Big ups Jack Tangay, who says, drive me nuts every time he talks about nutrition. He's got no clue, bruh. ALT is young. Thank you, Jack Tangay.
Excuse me.
What a king. Jack.
That one comes out at the 18th, and then the other one, the Digimon, comes out in October. All right. I think, well, by the way, for the record, we got through the topics that we wanted to talk about. So I guess your suggestions
That's that fast?
would be one of the Forza games. Whatever that one was that I hit. Assetto Corsa, right?
Nailed it.
The latest one of Assetto Corsa, and like Dirt Rally 2. So I guess we got a few there. I wanted to know if there was any sim games, like driving sim games. But what I mean by that is, like, for example, so you got Truck Sim, right? Is there another sim where you drive around? Like that bus sim game. Do you think that's any good? You know, different things we could do with the wheel? Rather than it just being, you know, hardcore driving, is there anything else like that? That would be like
how about farming?
driving-based sim stuff that would be fun. I
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
someone said, a
And
farming
don't say
simulator?
Desert Bus, because I'm going to slap you if you do. It's not
Okay.
even a real game. Yeah, see, is there a taxi simulator?
Yeah, Crazy Taxi. It's really fun. That was a fun fucking game when it came out. Paco Basidi said, oh, hold on.
Their Persona 4 trailer.
Paco Basidi said that's what the doctor said about Cat. About the fast food, you mean, Paco Basidi?
There is none. The Persona 4 trailer is literally 3 seconds just showing the character running through the street, and it looks like Persona 5, and then it just ends. There's no Persona 4 trailer. Unless there's another one. But the one that they showed at the events this weekend was not even really a trailer.
Good point. Infamous says, what happened to the I'm not going to play games I can do in real life thing? Well, that
Really,
was
there's a few other pizza delivery sims.
that was last week.
Sprint Res.
Come on, that was last week, man. That's a long time ago. Val says, no one believes Mr. Waddle Turn was ever spry or active. That's a good point. You saw him run in Project 7 and also do the very taxing activity known as turning around. And you saw how much difficulty that was for him. So, yeah, definitely. I'm not sure he ever was spry.
The delivery survivors. What the hell is that?
Waddle Turn. Yeah.
Delivering pizzas in a zombie apocalypse. Oh, this is not. No, it's stupid. It's really stupid. Nah, there is no pizza delivery sim that I can see.
Frozen snack pizza. How about that? Search that. Snack pizza.
I don't know what Sprint Res is, but that doesn't exist either. Oh, Spint.
What? Spint?
There's no Spint. It doesn't exist. Spin Tires doesn't exist. Spin Tires. There's nothing. Nothing comes up. There is no Spin Tires on Steam. It doesn't exist.
Spin tires. It's spin tires, right? There's no spint tires.
React to the Indiana Jones DLC? Yeah, you know, I didn't see anything about that.
Yeah, cool.
I didn't see it, so maybe I could look for that. Let's see.
Definitely. Copeside Phil says he acts like he's in his 60s, but he's only 40. I know, he's like the one guy that, like, you know, then try to fight getting older, you know, like try to stay active so you don't get older quickly. He's doing the opposite of saying, oh, I'm already old. Fuck it. I'm already old. I can't do anything. I'm already old. That kind of thing, which I don't think is the right way to go about life, personally, you know. I'm already old. Fuck it, you know. That's not how you should go about it. You can do things to try to stop
Order
that.
of the Giants. Where is it? Here it is. I did not see this.
I did not see this. I'm in line to see it. I did not see this.
Right, ready?
Did not.
That's not what I wanted to click.
Oh, this is a clip. Oh.
Here we go. Okay, I haven't seen this yet.
Hello, everyone.
Play.
Here we go.
The regular game.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
They're showing you. Yeah. They're showing you the old game,
This is where
Philip.
it
Makes
starts.
sense.
Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
The only thing is, well, I played it on PC, right? Yeah, so I should be able to continue where I left off. Okay, I'll probably do that. I liked Indiana Jones a lot. I thought it was actually much better than I expected it to be. So I think I would like to do the DLC.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Cool. Shout out Sophia Hapgood, obviously.
Cool. All right.
Anything else on the docket, or want to check out old games, or
All right. Well,
want to check out
anything else, guys? Anything else you'd like to talk about today? Please tag me in the chat. Thanks for the support early on.
That was a joke, but it's serious now.
Really, Spin Tires is decommissioned. It was replaced by Mud Runner and Snow Runner, but these games are horrible to play with a wheel. They're slow and clunky. I recommend Barcelona Taxi Sim.
Barcelona Taxi Sim. Yeah, I'm sure there's so many trash games that people are going to suggest to him now. You know, like shovelware on Steam.
Doesn't exist. That doesn't exist either.
That might be one right there. What was the game called that someone suggested?
Taxis are horrible to play with a wheel. They're slow and clunky.
Barcelona Taxi.
I recommend Barcelona Taxi Sim.
Barcelona Taxi Sim. Oh, it's real. It is real. It is real. It's not a troll.
Or third person, like all the classic or 7. So, and I get it, like they're good in the first person. I'm not gonna lie, I like 7 and 8, but I think that like the best to me when I'm thinking, what's my best Resident Evil experience? I think Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was third person, right? But it was modernized, modern gameplay, modern graphics. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's Taxi Life is what they mean. A city driving simulator. And it looks legit, to be fair. But yeah, they're saying it's slightly wrong, so Philip can't figure it out. He's just doing dead air anyway. It's right here. It looks kind of cool.
Hello. So where we can change the gears, because I've got like that's two.
Looks legit.
I've just gone the wrong way. We don't really have a taxi sim on there. You know what? We can do it. Oh no, that's fine.
See?
This way.
Looks like it'd be right up his alley. That was a good suggestion from that person. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow. Hold on.
Right? But it was modernized, modern gameplay, modern graphics. So,
all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on. This is what we're here for. Sing it, Lemtex. Go ahead. Give it to him. Give it to him. Hell yeah. Big up Lemtex. And it's still going.
Okay. Taxi Life, a city
There you
driving
go.
simulator.
That's
the
what I
real
just showed you.
Here it is. Oh, it's only a year old. Taxi
Ooh.
Life, a city driving simulator. This could be interesting.
Scoot Towalker says, we're just waiting for his liver to tap out at this point, are we? Well, it can't be doing well. That thing's been through the fucking ringer. Put it that way.
Day in the life of a taxi driver. That could be interesting. The graphics look pretty modern. You're driving through Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, recent reviews are mostly positive.
First person though? Oh no, you could do first person. The better you do, maybe the better you get rewarded, perhaps.
Why are you worried about the fucking rewards? Just play a game, man.
This is the kind of game.
What are your rewards for driving?
I'm gonna add that to wish list. $30.
What
I
are
might
your
like that.
rewards? What are your rewards?
We'll see. That's a possibility. Let's see.
Great show.
Man. Yeah, I know mine's always getting bad reviews. That's the point. We're gonna laugh at it.
Oh, that's
Legend
the point
Zelda
of it.
Dungeons of Infinity, a roguelike Zelda.
It's pretty fucking cringe to play the game just to cringe at it, right? That is the most cringy thing
What
to
the
do,
hell?
though, right?
Is that real? Did Nintendo make that? How is that possible?
What? I don't care. Dissension says Echo Chamber the Dolphin. New DSP amiibo. That's a... AI can make that happen, Dissension. I'll try to do it. Hold on. Let's see.
Wreckfest? Didn't we play Wreckfest? I feel like we played it already. It was very chaotic. I feel like we did that. Was that the one we did already? It was on Game Pass? Yep, that's the one we already did on Game
All right,
Pass.
we'll see what
ages
happens.
ago.
I kind of dialed in the prompt, but we'll see what it gives us. Olm says, last night someone made a joke about him breaking his 2 Switch 2s, and he denied he had 2 for 10 to 15 minutes after. Well, that means he has 2. I agree with you, Olm. I'll check
The
that
RGB
out.
background is blinding your eyes. Try closing them. There you go. We saw the Expanse. Yes, we saw that game, the Expanse
making
game. We
fun
watched
of
that
you.
trailer the other day. Yes, we did.
He's actually making fun of the RGBs. That was the joke. Wandering Monk says he could play Russian Roulette. That's a new IP. I never played that one. I don't know if that works with the driving wheel, so he might not. That might not work.
If a Cowboy fan, is it a trailer for the same game? I mean,
Oh,
we've already
God,
seen
Eva
two trailers for
Cowboy
the game. I
fan,
didn't understand what it
please.
is. It's that, like I said, it's like the gameplay is similar to Persona, but it's action based rather than turn based, right? The Expanse game trailer looked good because people were saying it looks like Mass Effect, and it did. It kind of looked like an attempt at a game that played similar to Mass Effect, which would be good because there is no games like that right now, or there hasn't been one like that in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Young Beat says, this guy thinks weight is all that matters. Just because he's under 200 pounds doesn't mean anything. His sedentary lifestyle is going to catch up. Yeah, I mean, that's the most... Just being skinny does not mean you're healthy, right? I mean, it's one aspect of it. It's better than being fat, but it's not like, okay, I'm skinny, therefore I am healthy and will live long. But that's what he's trying to flex on, because that's all he has.
Seems like since Andromeda tanked, all game devs have shied away from trying to make a Mass Effect style game, which is a shame. I like sci-fi. I like the shooter RPG hybrid, but no one's really done it.
All right. I promise you're not ready. Dissension said Echo Chamber the Dolphin with the new DSP amiibo, and I asked AI to make that happen, and here you go. Echo Chamber
Anything else,
the Dolphin.
I mean, we could also end the podcast early.
Echo Chamber the Dolphin. Hell yeah, Dissension. I'll add that to the slideshow. That's our screenshot for the day for sure. All right, let's go.
If there's not too much going on, that's fine. I covered the topics that I wanted to talk about today. Very strongly recommend do Academy driving in American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim. It's fun and challenging. What is Academy driving?
The magic card does make 0 sense. I don't know what they're thinking, but sometimes it does some weird stuff. Sometimes you never know what it might say, but...
Well, I know they're making a new Mass Effect. They're just taking ages to do it.
Great
and quite
point,
frankly,
brother.
let's be honest. The last 2 BioWare outings haven't necessarily instilled the most confidence in gamers, have they? So I'm not so sure about another Mass Effect. Just saying.
Yeah, good point. I didn't say anything about the tips, though. It did add that.
Mega Man 7 and 8, I mean, I think we should focus on 4, 5, and 6 first, right?
Definitely.
Which
Good
is
point. Good
the
call.
second half of that Mega Man collection that I played back in January. Remember, I wanted to do that right away. No one wanted it. Everyone was like, nah. So I am going to do it at some point this year. We're going to bring it back, and we're going to probably finish those games.
I use ChatGPT. Oh, yeah, he's holding the controller backwards.
What is this? Hold on. Someone tipped me and wants me to check out a game, but I want to look at it first.
There's some weird stuff, as you can see. There's like 2 microphones behind him as well. Just some weird stuff. And the fins aren't really working out. Well, I guess they kind of are.
What is this?
Who knows? Don't look too closely at it. That's the key. Sonny 2.0 says, did you run Rambo out of town? Yes, I did. I ran him out. Rambo's dead. Tired of it.
What the hell is this?
Big up Sonny 2.0.
What in the...
What in the... Huh? Huh? What? Huh?
No, I don't think we're going to... I don't think we'll be watching that.
Could you say what it is?
That looks atrocious.
What's the name of it? I can show you guys. What's the name of it?
What would happen if Japan bought out the United States and turned it into a Japanese country? It's insanely bizarre. There's weird shit there.
What if Japan... Anyone know the game
Thanks
he's
to
talking
Chip,
about?
It looks really weird. It's called Showa American Story. SHOWA American Story.
Oh, okay,
it's
got
fucking
it.
really weird. It looks like one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
So why wouldn't you play it?
I'm definitely not watching that live.
Why
That's
wouldn't you
incredibly
play
disturbing.
it, though? It's not disturbing at all.
Oh, so Academy mode is basically like a campaign or something?
Okay, I'll show you the video. It's not disturbing at all. What the fuck are you talking about?
If you're a Cowboy fan, those games might be something that I'm interested in. Sadly, that Raidu game is coming out now. It comes out on the 18th. There's no way I can play it right now. I have to finish games I'm playing, 4 of them. And then we're going to do Death Stranding 2. I know that. I'm pretty sure in July we have the new Donkey Kong Bonanza and we have Tony Hawk Collection.
Okay, well, there is some crazy stuff, but... I mean, I'll show you. It looks like there's someone's head cut off, but I mean, what's the big deal about that? It's a fucking video game. Here, this is the game. New Yokohama, San Francisco. I mean, it looks weird, but... I mean, it looks kind of unique. It's not like crazy. We
But I
can't
know
show
off the top
it.
of my head what I need to do.
You know what I
Actually,
mean?
that's a good idea. What we should do coming up on one of these podcasts is update the schedule. Because now all these new release dates are known. So what we should do
I know,
have
it's
a
like-
podcast where I go through and I make a new gaming schedule.
It's
so
like
that we
slightly more crazy than Yakuza, right?
know exactly
You
what
know?
I want to tackle in the next 6 to 8 months. because right now everyone's confused, and I am too. Like, I haven't really looked. We should do that. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we do a gaming schedule update.
Whoa,
on the Level 1 podcast. That might actually be very worthwhile, so everyone knows what's going on.
Don't threaten us with a good time.
Right? But, so right now, I'm kind of booked. You know, Raidu looks like a game that maybe like a fun filler game, but I don't have time. I know people want to see me do Onimusha 2 HD as well, which we skipped. So that's got to come up at some point over the summer. Also, we're going to do Suikoden 2 HD remake once we finish with Clear Obscure, because we can't be doing more than one RPG like that. Okay? Captain, how you doing? Captain TCW's here. He says, just want to stop by and say hi. He's playing Mind's Eye. Doesn't want to be spoiled. It's all good. Thanks for stopping by.
It's all good, brother. Give money, though. Yeah, BR Joe is saying the hypothetical game thing. What if blocks fell from the sky in weird shapes? Like, this is all hypothetical. This isn't, like, real, right? Like, what if you made, like, lines and, like, they just go away? Huh? It's not making any sense.
There's a previous game to ATS called Scania Driving Simulator. All right, now I'm getting brain overload. Too many suggestions, too many games. It's too much. I like the idea of the taxi sim. I think that one looks good. I like the idea of maybe doing a more serious driving sim. So maybe we'll pick one or two of those each to focus on. And maybe we'll do some of those with the racing wheel.
Magic Short Bus says, Cat asks for oral from Philip, and then Philip says, what are the rewards for that? This is not enough rewards. What's the reward system? Like, this will get the audience would get bored quickly, Cat.
You have $300 in Bitcoin. You need to know how to send it to me. What you need to do is you need to take that Bitcoin and convert it to actual money, and then you can donate it via tip or, a super chat.
Nailed 'em.
Instead of this nonsensical virtual currency. It's just, go do that. Go get some real money and then come back.
Let Philip continue thinking that.
Can talk.
Let Philip continue thinking that. Don't stop him from having that opinion, guys. Yep, definitely. Fake electronic money. Who needs it,
It's
Philip,
like going
right?
to the store. I'd like to pay with Bitcoin. And the person says, the fuck out. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, definitely.
Slap your face. Just
There's
like
no
that.
places on earth you can do that right now. Definitely not,
Right there,
Philip.
slap you right
I
in
don't
the store
recommend
in
it.
front of everyone.
Yep, don't do that, brother. Do not.
All right.
Stay away from that. Definitely. It's never going to be used in the future, guys. Just sell it all.
What?
I'll
There's
take
a game
it from
called
you, though,
Piss
if you want.
Off. It was in the Latin American Game Showcase. My jaw dropped when I saw it. Piss Off. If it's disgusting, we're not going to watch it. If it's actually someone pissing, we're not going to watch it.
Is this really just
This is
pissing?
not, dude, come on. What is this?
He would be acking his head
Oh,
off.
come on. It's really gross. Here, look. Ready?
He would be acking his head off, Raj. It's so gross. Oh, my God.
Look,
Look,
they piss on each other. It's like little cavemen.
It's a joke,
And they piss
man.
all over each other. Look, they rocket each other. They rocketing with piss. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's
It's
a piss-
revolting.
Okay.
Come on, man. What is wrong with people? A game about pissing? Now, if it was a game about shitting, that'd be a little different. A game about
Yes.
pissing, that's just
Philip would
nasty.
like that
Come
game
on.
about shitting. He knows the meme so well that he said that, by the way. Brahmin says, this is the double-edged sword of lying all the time. When you quit drinking daily on stream but lied about it, people can't appreciate that you stopped. Yeah. And it's not really, just saying I overcame alcoholism while still drinking on stream and saying I never eat unhealthily while eating fast food on stream all the time really makes people with brains not believe what you say, Yeah. Only shit, please. In my hello?
Absolutely disgusting.
Hilarious. Own the meme king. Got him. Kind of why stuff like that. Got him. Try to say it wrongly. Got him.
Mikey H says, try watching the Relooted trailer on the Epic
We
Store.
are literally
Epic. It's only on the Epic Store?
literally just waiting for people to recommend things to watch. Anything you want to watch, guys, just let me know. I'm fine with anything. Anything on YouTube you want to watch funny? Any cat videos or anything?
I don't even know how to get to the Epic Store. How the hell do you do that?
Any games you want to watch? Anything at all? Just let me know. Suggestions all open.
Reload it.
Oh, Cheers clip. That's good. I never watched Cheers.
An African futurist heist game.
Okay.
I've never heard a game described as African futurist before.
Why not? Is that surprising to you?
It kind of looks like Prince
no,
of Persia.
No, you don't.
It kind of looks like the gameplay. They're not showing the gameplay anymore. Where's the gameplay? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, see, look. Doesn't that look like Prince of Persia platforming?
Is this Prince of Persia? Oh, I thought it was Prince of Persia. Oh my God.
So you're going to the museum and you're stealing back artifacts. Apparently, is what they're getting at. Yeah, it looks like fast-paced, I can't speak. Fast-paced, platforming gameplay. However, I don't know if the idea of telling people it's okay to go to the museum and steal artifacts is a good one. And it's rated 10+, so it's actually telling kids to go steal from the museum. I don't know.
How descriptive can you be?
He's stressed. He's seething.
That's not a good one. We need another one. I'll go back later. We need something much worse. Because it happens in a game, that means they're telling people to do it? That's what it's saying?
Perry Saturn Moppy just gifted a membership. Thank you, Perry Saturn Moppy. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. We're up to $28 now of support today.
The Watcher says he's still gay. Let's see what he says, though.
He's gay!
There you go!
Did you know the trailer of
You got it!
Decapolis. It's made by Level 5.
The Watcher got the random pull. Nice pull, the Watcher.
It's not in Steam.
Let's prove it's true, if that happens now.
Delayed till 2026. I'm trying to find the trailer. Wow, this over 2 years ago is when they announced it. Oh, it's not Decapolis, Decapolis, right?
Decapolis.
I don't think there's a new trailer, though. All these trailers are very old. Yeah, the trailer's from like years ago. Unless you know of a new one that I could search for, I only see old stuff about the game.
All right, so this is boring. So real quick, I'll tell you. So Philip is now he's gone on his break. Like as we speak now, he must be off on his break or whatever. I could show you from I could show you from DSP's YouTube chat right now. So someone says going for a walk, and then Purple Aki says walking to mailbox and back is enough exercise for our king. And then everyone says, well said, well written, well texted, beautifully said, wonderfully stated, articulated nicely. It just shows how many LARPers are in there when fun stuff starts happening. Articulated nicely.
It got delayed till 2026, and I guess there's no info.
Very well said, Purple Aki.
What do I think about Digimon, Eva Cowboy fan? I really don't think about Digimon.
Shut the fuck
up. I have no
Why don't you...
to it.
How much Digimon skins do you have on your body right now?
It's supposed to be like Pokemon, but from what we've seen in that story mode trailer, that looks nothing like Pokemon. So I don't know. The Bond trailer, didn't we? Oh, no, I guess we didn't watch that. We saw some of it at Summer Game Fest. They showed it, a little bit of Bond. What is this Project Zomboid you guys are all talking about?
Someone asked about it yesterday and you ignored them or said you don't know what that is. So now we're going to check.
Project Zomboid. It's old. Dude, Project Zomboid is from 2013, and we already looked at this. Why are you telling me to look at this again? What dumb meme is this?
What?
We've already seen this. All right.
What do you think about it?
We already saw that.
What do you think about it? Tom Boyd. What a jam-packed show today. So much content.
Scania Driving Sim is a mission-oriented game instead of linear solo driving.
Really cool show today, man. You killed it.
Is it really a driving sim if it's linear narrative-based? Like, that's kind of weird. How could it be?
You still have to drive.
Why would it be called a driving sim if it's really not?
You have to drive in that game. That would make sense to me, actually. If you have to drive... You know.
There's Scania truck. Oh, there's a million. There's Scania truck driving, Scania touring, Scania bus. There's like different ones.
No.
These are ancient though. It's like 2012. You gotta understand, like
what?
I get it, but like these games are so old, they're not gonna be very good for a modern setup. You know what I mean?
When did American Truck Simulator come out?
Like we gotta look for more modern games. That are going to run well and look good. I want to be playing a game that looks like an ancient game.
2000 American Truck Simulator. Well, I don't know which one he's playing, but there's some that came out. The one he's playing came out in what?
Does remind you of sitting at your grandma's? That's
2016,
your grandma
I
must
see.
Be a really nice, entertaining person then. Wow. Does she give you old ribbon candies that are like rocks and this and that? Sitting at your grand.
What was that old bad joke?
Does remind you of sitting at your grandma's? That's fascinating. Your grandma must be a really nice, entertaining person. Wow.
I got him.
Does she give you old ribbon candies that are like rocks, and does she pour you flat soda?
What? Pour you flat soda? Is that some grandma thing? I've heard of the ribbon candy thing, but what, flat soda? Grandmas give flat soda? Is that a thing?
Yeah, Carlos, I know. Carlos watched the montage of gameplay that I put out from yesterday. I know, man. It's a unique game, to say the least.
Ribbon candy's hype, though. Not gonna lie. Did like that. The best grandma candy, though,
must
are
look
these.
Incredibly attractive, that's all I'm going to say.
Jesus! He cannot let it go! Best grandma candy is these strawberries, man. You cannot go wrong with these straws. There are no laws when you're pounding straws. Am I right? Get out of town. These are the best. All right, so look at this, though, how much this joke affected him. He went back to it. Look.
I put out from yesterday. I know,
okay?
Man. It's a unique game, to say the least.
Look, all right, remember that? This was after the grandma comment, okay? After the grandma comment, we say something else. Now we're just chilling. And then what? Watch this.
By the way, your grandmother must look incredibly attractive.
See? So affected by comments.
Okay.
Cannot let it go. Looks like you're not worried at all,
Flat
King.
Cream soda. No, everyone. It's the same story no matter what. I never knew my grandparents, but my great aunt basically served the role as my grandmother. And there were days when I would go to my great aunt's house and she would look after me for the day, and she'd always be like, "Do you want some soda?" And it was always like diet soda, which I'd never had before, and I would have it like, "Oh, well, it tastes so weird." Or she'd have like fruit sodas. You know, you get the different ones, you know, the grape or the orange. But the thing is, she would buy it when it was like on sale at like a discount store. She would go like, it used to be like Kmart. Like, they don't exist anymore. But she would go to Kmart. Oh, it's on sale for like, 20 cents. So she'd buy the bottle and she would leave it in her house for like 8 months. And then I would finally come over and she was like, "Here's some soda." It would be so flat.
If she didn't open it, it would not be flat, by the way. If she opened it, that's a different story. But if she didn't open it, it would not be flat
So
after 8 months.
incredibly flat soda. Like no carbonation whatsoever in it.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Good point. Great story. And something everyone can relate to, right? Which is why you use that as an example in your joke. All right.
Cream soda, I haven't had it in a million years. I guess I could say I liked it when I was younger, when I had it. There's a good different flavor to it. They call it cream soda. It has no cream in it. It says artificial, flavoring.
What kind of cream you want in there, brother? Jesus Christ, it's cream, but they don't actually have cream. God damn it. This is called Mountain Dew, by the way, but just letting you know that there is no actual Mountain Dew in these. Can you believe that? They call it Mountain Dew, but it's not. It's not even from the mountain at all. Idiots.
No, my grandmother, or I called her my grandmother, but my great aunt never had cookies. Diet Coke cherry. Oh, I've never had that.
Is there cherries in there?
If a Cowboy fan, yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh,
but I want to
do. Cowboy fan.
I want to, like I said, I think maybe I'll do this tomorrow. Maybe I'll sit down and we'll look at all the game release schedule for now until the end of the year that's actually concrete.
I'll read the comment because it's unhinged. DSP Gaming, does that not work for you? It's fine if it doesn't. It just makes me a bit sad. But that's fine. That's life. In a nutshell, LOL. That's what Eva Cowboy Fan said in his YouTube chat.
And
Get
that way
help,
I can
man.
start making month by month the list of games I'm interested in so we can figure out what I'm considering playing. Right now, I have no idea what the schedule looks like. Now, this E3 week, which is typically what just happened, right? Now we have all these new release dates, and what I need to do is sit down and get them all laid out and see, time-wise, what I want to play. I haven't had a chance to do it.
All right, BR Joe. I'll stop indulging the Digi Denhead. I shouldn't. I should give them no attention, but it is kind of crazy, right? Wallyap says the jerk store called. They're running out of you. There we go. That's for DSP, I'm assuming.
All right.
All right. Well, we get
all right, folks. I think it's time to end the show. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for the early support. I appreciate that.
That's not going to cut it, though.
Let's keep the momentum going. We have 4 straight streams. We hit the goals, and we're going nice and smooth in that regard. Let's keep that going. I think today, Mind's Eye will likely be half funny and half boring, but I think it's going to be fun to see all the bugs and things in it. So I hope you'll stick around for Mind's Eye. And tomorrow, maybe on the podcast, we'll do the schedule. Maybe we'll actually go through the game release schedule and try to see all the different various games each month and pick the best ones that I'm interested in and go from there. Okay? All right, folks. Thank you for chilling with me here today on the Level 1
Worst
podcast.
show ever.
I had
Thanks.
a great spin on the game schedule so that we can have a good
Try
idea
the
of what to expect
piss.
for the rest
Piss
of the year.
off game.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. See you
No, I don't have to
tomorrow.
piss. It's the game called Piss Off, and you piss on people. Yeah, I thought it should be a scat thing too, actually, but it's piss.
Cool.
Huh? It's all about the piss. It's the pee. Urine. No, it's not about.
Everything set up here. We will be doing today. Let's get.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get everything set up here. We will be doing the green screen today because I'm not wearing green at all, so we can actually do the green screen today. Let's get that going.
He really outlines how long it is. Okay.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, yes, definitely. This is how in shape he is. Ready? After standing up for literally 30 seconds.
Oh, let's see here.
Very
We got
cool.
that. All right, we got to get the other camera on. And I think I'm in the right position. Turn off all the lights. And I remember I got to play with the Elite controller. I cannot use the V5 Pro V2. I can't even use after 3 hours and 15-minute break. In the meantime, folks, I'm going to go on a break. About 10 to 15-minute break, roughly. And then I'll be back, and it's time for 2.5 to 3 hours of Mind's Eye. Please stick around, and let's get some support when I come back. Let's hit that goal, and let's get more into this ridiculous game, okay? In the meantime, enjoy some quick highlight clips. Cool.
Well shuffled, Dunk.
And I'll be right back.
All right. And he turned shuffle off. Why'd you turn shuffle off? Okay. 13:01, he leaves. He comes back. That's 10 minutes. Okay, about 12-ish minutes. Let's see. Yeah, 12-ish. Between 12 and 13.
This is like, this is... What's crazy is, like, this is what, like 2-3 years ago? Right? Like, that's probably like Halloween 2 years ago. And just look how different my setup was.
It doesn't look
like,
that
number
different.
one, here I am wearing a stupid hat and vest.
Yeah.
The visual quality was terrible. Even the capture quality wasn't that good. This was like 2 years ago. I mean, what an insane upgrade I have had. Looking so, what a visual.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Look at this. What a visual improvement here. Like, look at this, guys. He's right. What a visual improvement. Let's do a quick comparison, because I really want to hammer this point home he's trying to make. I see some trolls in chat, and they don't really believe what he's saying here. So I'm going to take care. I'm going to crush a few trolls here. So let me show you the 2025 setup, just so you can see. I want to make a full comparison here, because there's a lot of trolls, and I'm tired of trolls taking over. And I just want to show you the truth, okay? So as you can see here, now you have to remember the one on the left is a little bit blurry because it's a small picture I'm taking from here. But as you can see, I mean, look at this. There's no comparison. I mean, look, what would you rather be seeing? The left or the right? I mean, the answer is clear. And you could definitely see the person on the right has definitely invested thousands into their setup to make it appear so much better than the person on the left. I mean, this is clear. This is very clear. And it's very obvious for everybody. Let's see what Ashton thinks, though. Let's get his take. What do you think about DSP and his improvements?
He's sleepy!
That could be, but that's not really on point here. But it's fine. We'll let it go.
Even the mic. Yeah, everything has been dramatically improved.
Oh, so, definitely. Mic's better, too.
Amazing. Night and day. Very nice. Okay. We're watching that? Well, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry I subjected you to that. Okay. This would work with the game. They just don't. Half the buttons don't work, and then it overrides the keyboard, and you can't play it on the keyboard either. So we have to use the Elite, even though I wanted to use the G5 Pro V2, which I've been using for 2 weeks. It's the Hall effect controller. I can't use that one. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Everyone's saying Meerkat's audio is shit or something. I didn't see the new video yet, but...
Let's get started.
He's traveling, though, I think, right?
Oh, Jay Kuma, I know. He says if you go all the way back to in the day, to the days we were using the camera. I mean, yeah, well, that was just silly.
Good point,
so by the
Kuma.
way, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of sluggish today.
Oh, yeah. Triple P was right. He said he's sleepy.
I really am. So I grabbed a second coffee.
Oh, my God.
Which I'm about to have.
Even someone as spry as you?
Right here with you
guys.
Second coffee? So I can,
I
mean, when I'm playing Mind's Eye, I got to be on my top game, my edge, right? I mean, let's face it.
I have to be on my top game, my edge. That's part of your pregame ritual now? Getting on your edge before you play games? Interesting strategy. Let's see how it plays out. I've never tried that. Get on the edge before you play. Never tried it. Might be fun.
I mean, when I'm playing Mind's Eye, I got to be on my top game, my edge, right? I
Oh,
mean, let's face it.
yeah. Pretty cool.
You need to have the best, the best reaction, spur of the moment decision making. And really, instant reactions to what's going on. The game is very serious, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Interesting strat. Pre-game edge.
Jacob.
Hold on, it's a cutscene. Well, brand of coffee, it is the, I told you, it's K-A-U-A-U, I think. Or no, K-A-U-A-I, like Kawaii or something.
Kawaii?
It's a Hawaiian blend. So it's regular coffee with Hawaiian coffee blended together. And it tastes great. It has this unique flavor. And this is the vanilla macadamia nut mix.
It's Hawaiian coffee mixed with normal coffee. So, you know.
Roast.
Kawaii.
Black coffee. Someone just said, do you drink anything in it? No, it's black coffee. No sugar, no cream, just black coffee.
Yeah, of course. We're watching our figures. You know, we're healthy at 40.
Okay. Are we ready to resume? Hope so. Thank you guys for being here and chilling with Mind's Eye today.
You're not going to beg us, right?
Let's approach this game in a manner where we're here to enjoy it.
How about you don't tell us what to think? What the fuck is that?
Because it's so bad it's good, because it has these bugs and flaws and issues.
Okay.
Rather than taking it like a super serious game. Like I'm not. If you haven't noticed in the playthrough, I've been messing around and everything. That's kind of how I'm approaching it.
I choose what I take this game like.
And hopefully that'll be entertaining for all of us. It worked yesterday, right? Thanks for the early support. Remember, we've had great momentum the last couple of days. Let's keep that momentum rolling today. Let's hit this goal by the end of the stream. Anything appreciated. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, subs, and gifted subs. Everything great. Everything earns a shout out. Let's have some fun interactions.
Oh, yeah,
today.
that's
Let's
a
have good time.
reward.
All right. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Okay.
Pickup drone is en route.
All right, guys, I want you to remember this game. Do not take it seriously. Here's how you approach this game. You're here to laugh at my cringe jokes, okay? Don't think of this as a real playthrough, okay? We're laughing at my cringe jokes. Matt, I said, I'd like to point out on Kick, the guy has 8.6 thousand followers. And tell me, ALT, can we audit the viewer count on Kick? Pretty cool numbers, huh? Yeah, so he has 8.6 thousand followers and 86 viewers right now. Look at that. So literally, you know, you're getting at least 1% of your followers every stream. That's pretty good. Pretty hype. So yeah, 8.6 thousand followers, which is just like that. What that means though is just like subscribing to a YouTube channel. It's free.
I met the mayor. She doesn't seem like the
Something is going on with the eyes, isn't
It's
it?
my understanding that Mayor Vega does not allow any business to happen here which doesn't profit her personally.
In that case, let's maybe not tell her about the Mind's Eye.
You should feel honored that Marco wanted to take
See, is this really the way to go? Like, we could be a douchebag and try to go up this way, or have fun, right? But not worth a watch. Set phasers to ban. Do not watch. This is a no. Wait. This is a definitely miss situation.
I'll give it some thought.
I mean, this is how we came down here. This will take a while. What do you guys want to talk about? How you doing? Huh. I mean, this is how we came down, so this is how we go back up.
But that's not how you're supposed to go up. So if you choose to do it this way, you're just being a douchebag.
Not much traction for an all-terrain vehicle. Well, it's working, just very slowly.
Right.
The battery-powered vehicles of the future, folks. Here they are. I mean, I think they wanted me to drive all the way around that way, but...
Yes.
Nah.
We'll just do this way and say the game is poorly made. That's better, right? Young Beat says, sad you didn't have dead air while you went full Karen on your ISP. Step it up. Well...
Pro action.
Big ups, Young Beat. Big ups, everybody. Tomorrow, I'll try to do a lore stream. So tomorrow, the schedule is lore stream. Then we'll get Super Scuffer in, and then we'll do pre-stream. But you know how the internet goes. You know, how was today, by the way? Because I did do something differently today. I did the try to what's it called? There's a setting that I shouldn't have to do, but I did it today to try to fight through it. Which dynamically change bitrate. But how was it for you guys? Did you see any drops?
All right, we've almost made it.
Like I shouldn't have to do that, but that's just a method to do it when you have a lower bitrate than you should.
Whatever you're doing, it is secondary.
Like, I don't want to do that long term, but just trying to fight through it.
Yeah, here we go. Whatever you're doing, it can wait. What do you think I'm doing? I'm driving back, dickhead. No, I went to Starbucks.
Some micro strokes, but mostly fuck.
The Starbucks where all the employees are protesting that they have to wear a uniform.
Micro strokes is
whatever
the worst.
they want. How about this, Starbucks employees? Maybe if you didn't show up to Starbucks dressed like a bunch of fucking idiots, they wouldn't have a dress code. You ever think about that?
Yeah, got him, Philip. Get him.
You know, maybe if you actually dressed reasonably, They wouldn't change your dress code on you because you're not professional and responsible enough to do it for yourself.
Got him.
So
Nailed
maybe
it.
you should just complain to yourself. Protest yourself, dumbasses. Anyway,
Protest
excuse me.
yourself.
Got a little off track there.
Okay.
Little commentary there on the side, since I have nothing else to do but drive in this game.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
of the game is driving around from point A to point B.
Oh, King, don't sell yourself short. That was
Add my
very
own take.
powerful commentary. Actually, the new thing happened. So in 2016, the company loosened its dress code to give employees more opportunity for self-expression. In 2019, it was tweaked again to allow for one facial piercing as long as it's smaller than a dime. And then finally, they made a new change because some people were pushing the limits of that dress code, the new dress code they changed in 2019. The new dress code does still allow one facial piercing. So you're in, Indrid. You're still in. But how big is the hole is the question. I often start my dates with that question. But I'm asking you here for a different reason. It's not about that usual thing I ask when I'm on dates. How big is the hole? Dime or smaller, you're safe. Dime or bigger, you are out. Okay? I'm talking about piercings here, guys. Piercings! Piercings! Jesus.
What?
What? Get fucked, bitch. Go the wrong way. See what happens.
What? I did nothing but drive directly back. You failed the mission.
Because you went the wrong way,
Are you kidding me?
Went the wrong way?
And now I'm back. You
Yes.
piece of shit.
Because you can't go that way.
You piece of shit game.
Good.
Are you kidding me?
Let's see how this finishes, then we're out. Big up, Vicky Rowe. The background peaked with the PS4 home screen. It's so iconic. I should get that music. I should get that music when he's just doing nothing. That's like a dead air sound.
In this game.
See a squid
Interesting
phone.
life choices I made.
So
How the fuck
quid.
do I get out of here?
Was that crater before you started storing old cars in it?
See how you're supposed to do this way? Much easier then, huh?
What happened to the meteor?
Taken away, spill things.
So why did Silvercorp relocate here?
Corporate structure made it much more efficient.
That car's like later.
Real tax became apparent.
That's true GTA right there. Boom, boom. Oops. All right, well, got places to go. Don't mind me. Later.
Until the real tax became apparent.
Okay then.
She doesn't seem like the benevolent type.
It is my understanding that Mayor Vega does not allow any business to happen here which doesn't profit her personally.
In that case, let's maybe not tell her about the mind's eye.
You should feel honored that Marco wanted the tech reactor.
You see how the story continues when you go the right way, Philip? Interesting how that works.
Perhaps you should give it a name. One that is fitting as an extension of your persona.
All right, we're having a lot of fun here. Tony T says, me add condom to chair to protect from trolls. Big ups, Tony T.
To leave this way than the way that I left. Yet they're going to say that I'm out of time again. So how exactly am I supposed to leave this crater and not run out of time? I'm confused.
I don't think they're going to say you ran out of time in this case because you're hearing the story.
Jamie suggesting Dredge as a chill game. Yeah, I heard that it's a fishing game combined with horror, right? That might work eventually as like a late night chill stream style of game.
What's that?
I think I'd be down for that.
Dredge.
I mean, we were getting to indie games, and then we got wrapped up with Disco Elysium, and then we got wrapped up with Truck Sim, and now we haven't really done anything new recently because we haven't had time. But I'd be down to check something else out.
Is it too scary for me? I'd be down to play this one. Let's see.
Archmage is so weird.
Hold on, let's see the trailer. Is it too scary, though? Let's see. Hold on. Let's watch him for a second.
Open world game that forces you to be on rails you can't explore. Exactly. You can't explore. When you explore, you find out there's like nothing there. Right? It's like, there's nothing to do. The side content are weird portals that warp you to unrelated events that have nothing to do with the game. Which leads us to the theory that people are saying that they think the game was supposed to be created content that people could submit and make. And then they turned it into this game after the fact. This is not what the game was supposed to be.
Is this too scary or no? Let's see. Let me see. Dredge.
Peggy 12.
Oh, shut up. fine. Seems fine. Not scary at all. I'm just looking for jump scares. That's the only thing I hate.
How much did I pay for the game? $60, $59.99.
Yeah, that's not scary at all.
So all those cars are supposed to be hacked, messed up cars that are malfunctioning and driving to the crater. It's part of the story.
You on your way back? I had diagnostics to run. I need you here now.
Boat Knight says that support dry spell was fun while it lasted. No, we're still in it. Don't worry. We're definitely still in it. It's a long game. We're still in it.
I'm literally going as fast as I can with the vehicle they gave me. If I fail again, this game's a piece of fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
You better not fail the mission again.
Uh-oh. No, Juan. Do not. You do not want to watch this. Timestamps will say, too boring. Don't watch.
Well, fun is riveting stuff.
The only part that was fun was maybe the health talk. That was
Fucking
it.
driving for, boring back and forth for no reason. Why did they make the game like this? How does they think this is fun?
Definitely.
And what does this add to anything to have to drive and do this? It's so stupid.
I agree. Nailed
it. Was the $80 deluxe edition? What the hell did that come with?
More stuff?
Jacob, come on. Science cannot wait. Whatever you're doing, it is secondary.
I'm literally not doing anything but drive back to
Watch him fuck it up again. Don't fuck it up again.
Butt slapping baboon. Shut up.
Here we go. Did he say butt slapping baboon?
Stupid butt slapping baboon. Shut up.
Butt slapping baboon. Baboon. Wow, that's interesting choice of words. Butt slapping baboon. All right. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Can you hear the horn? I'm on the way, stupid. I'm almost there. Don't fail the mission. You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Better take another sip, Unc. Not working out that well, huh?
What are they expecting me to do?
I
can't make the car fly.
You honked too many times.
I really don't know what they want me to do. How do I fucking beat this fucking return drive bullshit mission?
Let's read the instructions, shall we? Let's see the mini-map. Let's see if we can do anything differently.
Buddy.
Maybe I have to drive up from where the cars are coming down?
What the fuck am I doing talking to a machine?
Maybe I go up the ramp they're coming down. Maybe that's it.
Ah, here we go.
What was that crater before you started storing old cars in it?
Was caused by a meteor strike in prehistoric times.
Here's that red car that...
What happened to the meteor?
Taken away, spill things.
So why did Silver Corp relocate here?
Corporate structure made it much more efficient. Until the real tax became apparent.
Let's see.
Which doesn't seem like the benevolent
Oh my god, look at the map. It tells them where to go. Did it say that the other way too?
It's my understanding that
the map has a highlighted road of where to go. Was it that way last time too, or does it correct itself when you go the wrong fucking way? Look!
Style game. I think I'd be down for that.
Look where he's driving now, guys.
We were getting to indie games, and then we got wrapped up with Disco Elysium.
You see the
then we got
mini-map?
wrapped up with Truck Sim, and now we haven't really done anything.
The mini-map is showing you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude.
Recently, because we haven't had up.
Here too. What? If you just look at the mini-map, it's over. It shows you exactly where to go.
It's not allowed
Look!
any business to happen here, which doesn't
Look at that! There's
Kind
the
of like deja vu.
Perhaps you should give it.
Driving, you would have known that. You drive more than anything, apparently. All right, maybe this is the right way to do it.
Yeah,
Not
the
that
mini-map
game
is
gave
showing
you any
that.
indication this was the right way to do it.
Except for the
mini-map.
mini-map. Except for the mini-map showing you where to go. Anyways, I've had enough fun. Big ups everybody for chilling, fighting through it. I'm feeling better. More fun. Fun was had. That's the key point. When I was not having a fun day, all right? But this was definitely fun and meaningful. Hopefully the internet sorts itself out, as the week goes. We'll see you tomorrow, early style for a lore stream. You're all legends. Thanks for chilling. Bye. Butt slapping baboons.